Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you guys so much for coming through for the stream, guys. And so here we are, Sunday Night Football, and the matchup that we've all been waiting for here, the Patriots and the Buccaneers. And yes, there's actually going to be a football game today, but man, the storylines in this one. Obviously, you've got Tom Brady coming back to the team that he used to play for so long, 20 years. I mean, he helped make the Patriots what they are today. There's no denying that. And the role that he played was just incredible in bringing home them Super Bowls. But of course, you know, as all good things must come to an end, you have to go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And so this is his first time returning to the Patriots to face them in a matchup. And so Bill Belichick versus Tom Brady, that's the storyline. And of course, we're going to cover that, do the play-by-play here for this one. But definitely let me know in the chat section, who are you guys rooting for? What do you guys think will be the final score projection? All that stuff. It looks like there's going to be some rain out there, so that's an extra added element out there. I know Rob Gronkowski, he's out. He won't be able to play for this game. I'm sure he'd love to be out there as well. But Richard Sherman, he will get to be out there. That's going to be good news right there for Tampa Bay. He learned the defense extremely quicker than they anticipated, so he's going to be out there. 80s Horror Fan, thank you so much for joining the stream. Glad to have you here. Meanwhile, the kickoff is on the way. And that's going to be a penalty. So that's going to give the Patriots great field position there. And we're going to take it. Mike, what's good? Glad to have you here. And so let's see. Mike says, the game your grandkids will be talking about. Exactly. I mean, this is the one that if you got kids, grandkids, you want to take them to this game right here because this has such a good feel-good story about it. And hopefully for my Patriots, it'll stay that way. And so 80s Horror Fan says, yes, the Eagles. And so, hey, they play good. I mean, right now, I'm going to have to reevaluate my top five when it comes to Kansas City because that defense is just looking bad right now. But meanwhile, the Patriots line up in a shotgun formation, Mac Jones. And they've got three receivers at the bottom of the screen. Jones takes it. He's looking. He throws it quick. And it's caught by Hunter Henry. And that's going to be a gain of about 6 yards on the play. If the Patriots are going to have a chance, they're going to have to throw the ball, and it's going to have to be the new guys they acquired in the offseason that's going to help them. Jones takes the snap up under center, throws it, and it's caught by Kevin Bourne. That's going to be a first down for the Patriots. 1st and 10 at Tampa Bay's 49-yard line. Again, it is raining, so that means the ball security is going to have to be something we're going to have to keep an eye out for in this one. All right, Jones up under center. Hunter Henry in motion. You've got Damian Harris in the backfield. Jones takes the snap. Fakes it to the back. He throws it. It's caught. Hunter Henry again. So that's the second time he's been targeted so far in this one. And as you can see, the Patriots, they're getting the ball out quick. All right, Jones in the shotgun. Three receivers at the bottom of the screen. Fakes it to the back. Steps up. And he's caught. He's sacked. Sacked on the play. So now that's going to bring up 3rd and 9. And that's not what you want against this defense. Let's see. Yeah, big-time sack right there. Patriots coming out, getting 5 yards here, 6 yards here. And that can work as long as you don't commit penalties or take sacks. If you do that, now you got to stretch the ball. And that's something that plays into Tampa Bay's favor right now because the Patriots do not stretch the ball that well. Jones looking, pressure. He steps up. He throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete, no penalties. So the Patriots, they'll have to punt the ball. Let's see. Mike says, first off topic, shout out to Arizona, to Azashak and his Bears. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. I'm hoping that he joins the stream today because, yeah, I was wrong about his Bears in this one. They came out. Justin Fields, you know, he looked pretty good out there. All right, so the Patriots going to get ready to punt the ball, 4th and 9 from Tampa Bay's 48-yard line. The punt is up. All right, so that's going to be at the 11-yard line. So Tom Brady and the Buccaneers are going to take over 1st and 10 at the Tampa Bay 11-yard line for their first drive of this game. Let's see. Mike says new quarterback don't need O-line. Oh, everybody needs an offensive line. Let's see. 80 Sword fan says, can't believe Arizona beat the Rams. And so I'm a little surprised myself, but I did say the Cardinals are a real team. They're a playoff team. I've been saying it since the offseason. And today I think that we can finally all agree that the Cardinals are a playoff caliber team now. All right, so Tom Brady up under center. You've got Chris Godwin at the top of the screen, Mike Evans at the bottom, one back in the backfield is Leonard Fournette, fakes it to Leonard Fournette. It's going over the top, incomplete. Incomplete. So that's going to be 2nd and 10. So you know that coming into this one, Bill Belichick has to be thinking, we're not going to let no big plays happen in the passing game. We're just not going to let that happen. We're going to force them to have to run the ball in this one. Second and 10. We'll get to that question in a minute. 2nd and 10. Brady in the shotgun takes a snap. He's looking. He throws it. It's caught. It's going to be short of the first down by about 2 yards, bringing up 3rd and 2 on the play. Let's see. 80 Sword fan says, how many touchdowns for Tom tonight? I'm going to say 1. I'm going to say they scored touchdowns, but it's going to be on the ground. Belichick's going to be to the point where he's like, I'm not going to let Brady score those touchdowns. Like, it's going to be Leonard Fournette or Rojo, one of those two. All right, so Brady lines up in the shotgun. Got 2 receivers at the top, 1 receiver at the bottom. Chris Godwin goes in motion, takes a snap, hands it to Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette gets some, and he's still on his feet, still moving. All the way to the Patriots 40-yard, well, actually to the Buccaneers 40-yard line. What a run that was. What a run that was. Wow, only one. Everybody's expecting a big game. Bill Belichick knows that. He's like, if we're going to lose, we're going to make sure Brady's not the one that beats us. He'll do something like that. So I'm just thinking how Bill Belichick's defense is going to be thinking. Brady takes it, tosses it to Leonard Fournette. Leonard gets it, and he's swallowed in the backfield. That's going to be 2nd and 11. So great stop there by the defense. I'm anticipating Tampa Bay is going to be able to run the ball as much as they want to in this one because the Patriots are going to really take an emphasis on stopping those passing games, particularly the deep and medium stuff. All right, 2nd and 11. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Chris Godwin goes in motion towards the bottom of the screen as well. Brady takes a snap, looking, throws it short. That's AB. And AB gains a couple yards there, about 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 5 at the Buccaneers 45-yard line. Mike says, JB, you think TB12 only 1 touchdown in a quarter? I'm going to say in the game. I'll be that bold guy that says 1 in the game. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. This could be big for the Patriots defense here. You got to stop them now. No backs in the backfield. 2 receivers at the top, 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Leonard Fournette motions. Brady takes a snap. Pass rush is there. He throws it. And incomplete. Now, that's normally a play that if he had Rob Gronkowski, he would have been able to hit him on that play. But that's not Rob Gronkowski, so that's Cameron Brake. And that's going to be incomplete. The Buccaneers got to punt the ball. 6 plays, 34 yards, 2 minutes and 45 seconds, results in nothing. They're going to punt the ball. Yeah, Mike's giving me a hard time. I guess you can do that when your team beats the Houston Texans 40-0. I guess you can do that. But how about the Jets, y'all? How about the Jets beating the Titans, y'all? Like, that's one that I do want to talk about when I get a minute. All right, 4th and 5. Buccaneers for the punt. Punt's on the way. Let's see if we get a return. Oh man, what is we doing? What is we doing? You better be glad I hit the power line, man. Like we can't be doing that. But yeah, I mean, while we have a minute before the Patriots get back out there on offense, how about what the Jets did to the Tennessee Titans? I said in one of my videos that it was going to be a close game, but I thought the Titans were going to win. But then I had all kind of Tennessee fans saying it wasn't even going to be close. It was going to be a blowout, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, the Jets came out and they did what I thought they were going to do, so they did it even better than I thought they were going to do. And the Jets came out and got that W. So how about that? If the Jets can do it, then why can't we against the Buccaneers? Why can't we? Let's see. 80 Sword fan says the Jets and Titans, awesome game. Surprised the Jets won. I mean, it kind of like I didn't think the Jets were going to win because I just didn't think that they were going to be able to score enough. But when it came down to it, the fact, like it's like I said, you know, the Titans' defensive secondary terrible. They like it's been terrible all season. The offense has been great, but without you take away Julio Jones, you take away AJ Brown, and now you've got the defense has an opportunity to focus more so on Derrick Henry. And I know Derrick Henry can run over a defense, but he's also always had guys like, you know, on the outside to where teams can't just go 8 man in the box and stuff. But looking at what the Jets were able to do, that was really impressive. So congratulations to them, Zach Wilson. I mean, give it to these rookie quarterbacks. They looked really good today. So I'm hoping Mac Jones can keep that going tonight. Let's see. Too bad for your Eagles. Hey, I mean, the offense looked better. It's just, you know, the defense got to. I mean, you're going against the Chiefs offense, so you know that's always a tough one. That's always a tough one. But yeah, I feel you there. It's about time to start trying to make that trade happen for, I guess, Watson possibly. See if you can make that happen. Let's see, what do I think about Spencer Rattler? I'm still curious because at the beginning of the season, I didn't anticipate the Houston Texans to look so good with Tyrod Taylor. I thought that he would be that first quarterback. I thought that Spencer Rattler would be the guy for the Heisman, you know, trophy at the end of the year when the season started. Now I'm really starting to question that. You know, Oklahoma, they're winning, but they're barely winning. I feel like they're just one game away from a big loss or something like that. But Spencer Rattler, I like him at the college level. I just don't know yet how I feel about him as a pro prospect just yet. So I'm still waiting to see them in a big time matchup and see what he can do, perhaps on the college football playoff setting, or if not that, a big time bowl game, and then see from there. But right now they're struggling against smaller schools down there in Oklahoma, so it's hard for me to make up my mind on him. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 at New England's 20-yard line. Got a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage. Mac Jones up on the center. Tosses it to Damian Harris. And Harris, he's going to lose some yards. Yeah, there was never anything there. They lost 4 yards on that play. Can't be going backwards. But I will say this about Spencer Rattler. I still have him as one of the top 3 prospects so far for this upcoming. Mac Jones takes a snap. He's looking. He throws it. It's caught. No, it's dropped, actually. Well, they're saying a fumble. Can we get a replay? And that was Jacoby Myers. Did he ever have possession of it? Oh, boy. Here we go. The one thing the offense can't afford to do is turn over the ball. I mean, it's hard enough for this offense to move the ball as it is. And you're just going to turn the ball over when your defense is doing everything they can. And so, yeah, we've got a fumble there. That's going to be Tampa baseball. Just great. Just great. But yeah, I mean, Mac Jones in this one, he's got to find some way to open it up in terms of just getting some deep passes here, because like us driving the ball, going 4 yards, going 5 yards. I mean, so many things can go wrong. It just takes one penalty, one sack, one run for -3-4 yards, and then the whole drive is messed up. And so, it's hard to win games like that. And so we've got to find a way to really stretch things out on offense here. Do I like those Baker Mayfield commercials? I want to know how my man has so many commercials right now, honestly. Like, the man's got so many commercials. Does he really need to break the bank when they redo his contract at this point? But I mean, some of those commercials I like better than others, but yeah, he's on far too many commercials right now. I'm like, get a championship first. Let's see. Mike says, temper expectations. JB, Little Mac hasn't looked all that good. And so, I mean, I projected the Buccaneers to win this game, but just because they got to win, that don't mean they have to go out there and beat the brakes off of us. I mean, our defense is still a good defense, but you cannot gift the other team by fumbling the ball in that situation. Turnovers. The offense knows they're not going to put up a lot of points, so you cannot turn the ball over. Because if we play mistake-free football and we don't put our defense in bad situations, we can keep this game respectable. But you can't do that. You're not going to do it if you're doing that. But yeah, I mean, what I need from Mac Jones is I need what I've seen from him really the first 2 weeks. Really the first week, but I'll say first 2 weeks. But hey, if Zach Wilson can do it, I mean, going into that game, who would have thought that Zach Wilson would have came out with a W versus the Titans? All right, there we go. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I did not expect for that to happen. Well, we've got a new twist to this here. Man, I love these referees sometimes. All right, so we've got a 3rd and 14 still with the Patriots here. Wow, I'm definitely surprised they overturned that one. But here we go, 3rd and 14 at the shotgun. At our own 16-yard line. Mac Jones takes a snap. Tampa Bay sending forward. Jones throws it down low. And that's Bolden with the reception. And so, yeah, Brandon Bolden looks like he's going to be playing the role that James Wright usually has for this offense. Gotta love these referees, man. But yeah, it's going to be 4th and 7, so we're going to punt the ball from our own 23-yard line. All right, punt's on the way. All right, so we're going to get a return here. He's at the 30, 35, to about the 38-yard line, but there is a flag. Mike says you got your one okay receiver. And so, well, I'd have to almost ask which receiver are we referencing here, because, like, I really don't even know at this point which one's the okay receiver right now. All right, illegal blocking the back. Bring it back. Field position is going to be huge in this game. Let's see. Mike says the Bills defense said they no longer will be letting other teams score. And so, hey, I take it, Mike, you've got to consider your team as a tier 1 team now in terms of, I know at the beginning of the season we were talking about the Tampa Bays. I mean, not Tampa Bays. We were talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. We were talking about the Cleveland Browns. But, hey, I look around and I'm like, in the AFC, who's better right now than Buffalo right now? Like, that's a serious question right now to be asked. So I know you've got to be happy about your Buffalo Bills. All right, so Brady lines up on the center, 1st and 10, got 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. AB goes in motion. They hand it to Leonard Fournette. He's bouncing to the outside here. AB thinks about throwing a block, decides not to, but it doesn't matter. Leonard Fournette gains 9 yards. Okay, they're saying in 10, so he's got the first down. Let's see. Mike says they forgot Brady ain't in Pats no more crazy refs. Yeah, AB thought about it. He's like, I better not. All right, so here we go. Yeah, this is going to be a big game for Leonard Fournette in this one. Like, he's going to have a lot of yards. I'm anticipating he gets over 100 yards in this game. Up under center. Fakes it to Leonard Fournette. Brady's looking. Brady throws. Almost picked off. Where's the offensive pass interference? Now, that's going to be a matchup there because J.C. Jackson, he'll get an interception on you. All right, 2nd and 10 out the shotgun formation. You got 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Leonard Fournette motions towards the top. You've also got Mike Evans up top as well. Brady takes a snap, throws it quick to Leonard Fournette. He catches it. He gets the first down, takes it all the way to about the 42-yard line. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Looks like Brady's going to line up on the center. This time they've got Ronald Jones the second in the backfield. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Takes a snap. Hands it to Rojo. He's met at the line. And, yeah, he's probably going to pick up maybe about 2-3 yards on that one. So that's going to be 2nd and 7 from the Buccaneers' 45-yard line. All right, Brady's in the shotgun. You've got 2 receivers up top. Rojo's still the back in the backfield with Brady. They motion Cameron, break to the top of the screen. Brady takes a snap. Patriots send 4. He throws it. And it's caught by Mike Evans. That's going to be a gain of about 13 yards on the play. All right, so Brady's up under center, takes a snap, fakes it to the back. He throws it, and it's caught by Mike Evans. And they finally bring him to the ground, and that's going to be all the way to the Patriots' 14-yard line. Gain of about 28 yards. Let's see. Mike says, I don't see any team beating the Bills. Their D-line is fire. Let's pump the brakes now. Let's pump the brakes now. I tried to explain to Titan fans before. Same with Kansas City fans. You know, it's a long season. Football is a week-by-week type of matchup. Let's see. Brady up under center. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. They've got Leonard Fournette in the backfield, and he's going to call a timeout. So, but yeah, I mean, they're definitely, I think right now the Bills, if I'm choosing the AFC team, I mean, they're definitely number 1 right now. I know Cleveland won today, but Minnesota, if they had played a little better, they probably could have won it. But yeah, the way Buffalo's been winning, they've been dominating so far in this one. And so let's see. 80s Horror Fan says Thomas getting his touchdown here. Well, if he gets his 1 touchdown, he doesn't get no more. I'm okay with that. But I think it's going to be Leonard Fournette that gets the touchdown on this one. Mike says flags everywhere. Looks like a ticker tape parade. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Our offense got to do something. My goodness. All right, so here we go. This is going to be 1st and 10 from the Patriots 14-yard line. Brady up under center. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Throws it quick. Come on, you got to get him in the backfield. If you make the read, Jones, then just tackle him in the backfield. And that's AB with a 3-yard gain on that one. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. They've got Mike Evans at the bottom of the screen. Leonard Fournette in the backfield. Everybody else bunched up at the line of scrimmage. Brady takes a snap. He's looking. He throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. Now it's going to be 3rd and 7. This is a big 3rd down here. Can the Patriots hold them to a field goal here? That's going to be critical for the Patriots, considering the offense and their limitations so far this season on offense. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. Brady looks like he's going to line up in the shotgun. All right, so they've got Leonard Fournette at the top of the screen. He motions towards the back with Brady. No, actually, they snap the ball. He's looking. He throws it. Ooh. If the defensive back makes a better angle, who knows? Maybe we're looking at an interception. But, yeah, so that's going to be incomplete. That's going to bring up the field goal attempt for the Buccaneers. Let's see. And Mike says, we have an amazing Gabriel Davis or Emmanuel Sanders, or we will hit you with Beasley or nobody named Diggs. All right, here we go. 29-yard field goal attempt. Kick is on the way. Kick is good. So Tampa has to settle for 3 so far in this one. Let's see. Mike says all the touchdowns went to tight end Dawson dropped Knox. Hey, you've been hard on your boy Dawson Knox. Let's see. Ugly pass. Absolutely. Yeah, that was big because you started to see the connection between Brady and Gronk like rekindle this year. I know obviously he's got those wide receivers and stuff, but that's where you get your biggest matchup advantage. You have Gronk versus whoever's left on defense after you try to take out a Mike Evans, a Chris Godwin, and then Antonio Brown. And so then you kind of sort of forget about Gronk sometimes and just the connection that they have. Yeah, he's missing him tonight. But you know what? That's football. That's football, and that's tough. I'm sure Tennessee Titan fans will say they missed Julio Jones, they missed A.J. Brown, but that's just what it is. Everybody's missing somebody. You got to play with the guys you got. So I'll take it. I will take it. But, yeah, right now we've got the Buccaneers up 3-0 so far in this one. Make sure you guys press the thumbs up button for this one. Be sure to press that thumbs up button for this stream here. Definitely appreciate you guys and all the support here. And definitely if you're someone that's watching that's new to the channel, do press the subscribe button as well. Definitely appreciate all the support for real, guys. And so thank you guys so much for that. And, yeah, hoping we have a great game today. I really need to see the Patriots offense get some points on the board. I don't care if we're talking 3 points here. Just get some points on the board. I don't care how we get it. Let's see. Mike says, "I know how did I know Dawson would drop would start catching? I mean, hey, nobody could have guessed it. I guarantee you, nobody started that man in fantasy football. I'm in a 16-person league, and I checked it. Nobody started Dawson at tight end, the person that had him. So he was just basically just there. So, so you're right about that. But what I want to talk, well, if we're talking fantasy football, though, you got to mention Colorado Patterson and what he had down there in Atlanta. Like, who would have thought that transaction picking up him for the Atlanta Falcons would just make him the next Julio Jones, basically? Well, not even Julio Jones, just the next playmaker, the next big thing in Atlanta. Let's see. Mike says Grunk is a guy you just throw in the general area and it's a touchdown. Oh, you don't have to tell me that. I've seen it. I've seen it far a lot of times, man, a lot of times. So I understand that. All right, so we're getting ready for the kickoff here. Kickoff is on the way. And there's going to be no return here by the Patriots. I'd feel better if we start trying to at least return kicks or something. Mike says, here comes little Mac. You know what? I hope Mac Jones throws a touchdown on this drive just for you, Mike. Just for you. I hope he grows up today just a little bit more. Give the man some love. All right, shotgun formation. Takes a snap. He's looking. Tampa sends 4. He throws it. It's caught by Bourne to the 40, about the 43-yard line. All right, so we're looking at a 1st and 10. You see Richard Sherman up there, guarding Nelson Aguilar. Mac Jones up under center. Takes a snap, tosses it to the back, who cuts up. Yeah, that's going to be no gains on the play. I believe that was J.J. Taylor. Patriots need a big play. They got to get a big play. They've got to. We've been watching for too long. You got to have a big play. 2nd and 10, shotgun. No backs in the backfield. Takes a snap. Tampa sends 3. He steps up. He's looking, and he throws it short again. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, the man drops back like he's about to air it out 50 yards just to throw it 5 yards. Come on, Josh McDaniels, show us something. But here we go, 3rd and 10. Third and 10. This time they motion Hunter Henry. They've got 2 receivers at the top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. 1 back in the backfield with Jones. Jones takes a snap. Tampa sends 5. He throws it up. And it's picked off. It's picked off. Here we go. I mean, at least he threw it up there. At least he tried to throw it up there. Here we go. Let's see. Absolutely. Let's see. Mike says, I believe Richard Sherman has earned the surname the Great. Yeah, great decisions on joining teams that's already built for championships. So I'll give him that. But, man, I mean, I'm not mad about that interception, though, at all. You had to try to make something happen. I'd rather you throw it up on a 3rd down and just take a sack and keep punting the ball. We got to take some chances here. We got to take some risk. Yeah, so far in this one, we've got, Brady in terms of passing. He's 6 of 11 for 71 yards so far in this one. Leonard Fournette, he's got 3 carries, 31 yards. You look at the Patriots, and, yeah, Mac Jones is 5 of 9 right now, 40 yards, a pick. He's been sacked once. And you look at the New England Patriots as a team right now, they're in the negative for rushing yards. So, yeah, that's not looking good. Let's see. Yes, he did, Mike. And so Mac took a hit. He did. He did. Let's see. Mike says it wants to awful long ago. Antoine Winfield Sr. was rocking the Bills, and so yeah, I mean, absolutely. Didn't he? I think he also played with he played the Minnesota Vikings. Am I remembering correctly as well? Antoine Winfield Sr. I believe so. But yeah, I mean, right now the defense is looking good. Right now, the defense is doing the best that they can given the situation, but the offense in this one, they've got to get something going. We can't play like this all season long. We have to get something going on offense. Some type of big play. Let's see. You say, Mike says Bill's cornerback is son of the guy from Regulators. All right, so here we go. Again, this rain can definitely make a difference in this one. All right, Brady up under center. Hands it to Leonard Fournette. He's running and he's met. He's going to gain probably about 3, they're saying 4 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. All right, 2nd and 6. Brady up under center, takes a snap, fakes it to the back. He's going to go deep, and he overthrows the receiver on that play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6. It's like I said, guys, like the Patriots are going to do their best to make sure that Brady doesn't just light it up going deep. Let's see. Mike says, JB, I said the Jaguars 20, Bengals 23. What was the final? And so I know the Bengals ended up winning that one, but the final score, it come down to a field. I can't remember the exact final score for some reason, but in terms of the difference, we was pretty close, though. We both guessed that one. Meanwhile, you've got Brady in the shotgun. All right, they're going to stop the play. It's going to be a penalty. Throw him in on it. How you make a mistake like that? I mean, come on now. How you make a mistake like that? We are not a team that can afford to make mistakes in this one. Let's see. Ben, thank you so much for joining the stream. Ben, glad to have you here. And let's see. Ben says, I remember Richard Sherman getting burned bad by Sammy Watkins in Super Bowl 54. He ain't that great. And so meanwhile, Leonard Fournette with the carry. Yeah, that's going to be a 1st down. I think he gained about 2-3 yards on the play. So, yeah, you cannot give up penalties like that. So, absolutely. I mean, I will say this. There's a reason why it took so long for Richard Sherman to find a team. I mean, he does bring that veteran presence. I know what he was in Seattle. I know what he became with the 49ers and stuff. But, yeah, I think obviously his best football is behind him. But he can still contribute and help a team. Brady takes a snap. He's looking. He throws it. It's caught by Mike Evans. All right, so that's going to be a gain of about 6 yards on the play. And Bills cornerback, Thad Warren G. All right, here we go. 2nd and 4. All right, Brady's up under center. They motion Chris Godwin. They fake it to Leonard Fournette, throw it to Mike Evans, and Mike is caught, actually. All right, so now that's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 situation from the Patriots' 48-yard line. All right, 3rd and 4. Can the Patriots defense come up with a stop here? I know this is going to be a lot to ask of this defense to keep coming up with stops when the offense isn't even moving the ball. But that's all we can hope for if you're rooting for the Patriots. Is anybody here rooting for the Patriots aside from me, though? Let me know in the chat if anybody here got the Patriots at all. Or if you got the Buccaneers, let me know that as well. Brady takes a snap. He's looking. He's going to go deep. And it's caught by Antonio Brown. That's the guy we cannot let get going. And so Antonio Brown, kind of the forgotten guy that people forget that he did suit up for the Patriots, and he may very well feel bitter against his team because of them letting him go, given his situations that he had going on at the time. Let's see, Mike says I was 1 point off. And so, yeah, I mean, we guessed that one pretty close. Brady takes a snap, hands it to Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette gains a couple yards on the play, about 3 yards. All right, so that's going to be 2nd and 7. As we get ready for the end of the first quarter here, there's about 10 seconds on the clock. Let's see if they're running another play. All right, end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, you've got the Buccaneers up 3-0. The Patriots defense has done a good job of making sure that they don't allow Brady to just go out there and have his way, but at the same time, no offense whatsoever from the Patriots. Matter of fact, I mean, they're in the negative for running the ball, and we know that they love to run the ball. So we're going to need to see a lot better from the Patriots, and I'm hoping that that's the case, that they're going to play much better than this moving forward, but I'm starting to have my doubts here. Let's see, Mike says my antenna messed up. And so, yeah, shout out to Ben for joining the stream. And so, 80s horror fan, I'm going to pretend that when you're saying go Bucks, that you're referring to the Ohio State Buckeyes. I'm going to pretend that's who you're referring to there. Let's see, Mike says, sorry, JB, let me give you the context. There used to be a thing called 90s, and like 96, everyone played regulators 24/7 that summer. And Mike also says, JB, I'm not rooting against the Pats. Will not mind if they do good because it's your team. Appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that. But yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Buckeyes, there we go. Love that response. Love that response. Yeah, it's always a good time to say go Buckeyes, that's for sure. Tell me, have you guys been able to watch any of the I know this is off football topic, but have you guys seen any of the preseason for any basketball games, particularly that Lakers and Brooklyn Nets game? I know some are playing, but I was so focused on football, I didn't even really get to too much watch any of that. But yeah, so far this drive, 7 plays, 48 yards for 3 minutes and 39 seconds. They got the ball all the way down to the Patriots' 18-yard line. And so it's going to come down to the Patriots not allowing Tampa to score. Because if they score a touchdown right now, they can really break things open right now. Like, all Tampa needs is just a touchdown, and then this thing can get out of hand quickly. So we're going to have to hold them to a field goal, hope and pray that the offense can get something going and get some type of points on the board. Let's see. Mike says, JB, I've been out of NBA for a bit. Can you teach that good too? Not on the level that I can for football, because I myself, it's been a couple years since I've been watching. I tuned in towards the playoffs last year of the NBA, so I've got a lot of catching up to do, but we will learn together. That is for sure. Brady takes a snap. He's looking. He throws incomplete, aiming for Mike Evans, but that was J.C. Jackson with the coverage on the play. 3rd and 7. Defense got to step up big. Defense has got to make plays. When I saw the Jets and Titans play earlier, what did I see? I saw the Jets. They were able to get pressure situations every time the Titans came to the red zone in these situations where I saw a 3rd and 7. They were able to get pressure and get to Ryan Tannehill. Patriots might be rise to try to get some pressure on Brady here as well. I know you don't want to leave these guys one-on-one, but we cannot allow for Brady to just pick and choose who he's going to go to. This is so huge. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7, shotgun formation. You've got Mike Evans at the bottom of the screen. Brady takes the snap, throws it, and it's dropped by Leonard Fournette. We've got a drop, so that's going to bring out the special teams unit for a field goal attempt. Great play by the defense. Once again, playing their hearts out so far in this one. They're playing hard, doing their best, but we all know at some point you need the offense to score something at some point. At some point, the offense has to score. Would it be too much to ask for Ryan Succop to miss the field goal here? Would it be too much? Would it be too much? All right, field goal attempt. Let's see. Kick is up, and it's no good. The kick is no good. So all that for nothing. They come away without any points. My goodness, if we can just generate some type of offense, we can really make this game. And would that not make for a great storyline the next day? Everybody thought they were going to come in to tune in and see Tom Brady come in and just do his old team dirty, and we find a way. Not saying that we're at that point yet, but would that not make for a great storyline? Maybe not. People still hate the Patriots for whatever reason, but hey, I would love to see that. Let's see. Mike says, I said the Ravens 24, Broncos 13. What was the final? And so, yeah, what was the final of that one? I know the Ravens took care of business here, but what was the final of that one? I didn't get to see the end of that one, actually. It was 23-7. So, hey, I got to give you that one. Because I picked the Ravens to barely win that one. But, hey, I couldn't predict that, Teddy Bridgewater was going to end up getting banged up. I couldn't predict that. Let's see. Mike says, I used to like Miami back when they had James. And so, yeah, that's going back a couple. What years did James play for Miami? What years was that? Let's see. Mike says the Pats are not looking bad. Mike, I'll say this. If you watch some of the earlier, even if you go back to that Saints game and all like that, the defense shows up early, but it's just after a while when the offense can't stop anybody, it makes even a defense that's a top 10 defense not look that great. So when you don't score any points, you don't do your defense any favor, especially all the turnovers the Patriots offense has had. And so that's what makes the defense not look as great as they really are. But if we're just talking about purely just the Patriots defense versus Tampa Bay's offense, that's a great matchup. Even though we don't have Stephon Gilmore out there and stuff like that, that's still a great matchup for us. But when you talk about our offense versus their defense, that's when we pump the brakes and say, okay. No, unless Mac Jones just starts playing like he did last year in Alabama, I don't know how we're going to find a way to win this game. Losing James White, that was big. That I was upset that we lost James White. I was sad for him, and I was mad for my team because we really could use James White. We need all hands on deck right now. Damian Harris, he's had some tough matchups lately. I don't know what it's going to take to get him going, but he needs to energize the bunny or something. He can't be negative 40 rushing yards right now in the second quarter. We can't have that. I did my best, and it worked. I'm good for one of those for home games for the Patriots. I can't make it happen twice, though. I'm good for one of those. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. We've got the full back in the backfield. We got Damian Harris in the backfield. Jacoby Myers motions. Jones takes a snap, hands it to Damian Harris, and he's met at the line. My goodness, we just can't get anything going up there, man. This is bad. And now we got the referees talking about holding. Who did he hold? The man was in the backfield before we even snapped the ball. Who could we hold? You got to touch somebody to hold them. Who could we possibly hold on the play? Here we go. 1st and 20. That's a wrap. Can we run like maybe a screenplay or something? I mean, something? All right, here we go. We've got 4 wide, Janu Smith in motion. 1 back in the backfield. Tampa looks like they're going to be sending 5. They do. And we throw it to Janu Smith for a 1-yard gain. Oh, boy. Mike says you can predict Lamar is great. Hey, you don't win an MVP in the NFL by luck. You just don't do it by luck. You got to be great to some degree to get an NFL MVP. 2nd and 18 in the shotgun formation. Mac Jones takes it. Pressure's there. He avoids it. He throws it. It's caught. It's actually caught by Kevin Bourne, the ex-San Francisco 49ers receiver out there with the catch. Gain of 15, and we're still going to need some yards. That's going to be 3rd and 3 from the Patriots, 33-yard line. Got it against Richard Sherman. I like it even more. Against Richard Sherman, I like it even more. Jacoby Myers in motion. Mac Jones out the shotgun, takes the snap. He's looking, he throws it. And that's Myers. He better, you can't trip over your own man. Make something happen. Every other team in the league can make something happen on a play like that, but we trip up over our own guys. Like, we need a big play. Mac Jones up under center. Hunter Henry's in motion. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Harris is the back in the backfield. All right, so Jones decides to go in the shotgun now. He sees something he likes. No backs in the backfield now. Takes a snap. Tampa sends 4. He throws it. Incomplete. Why in the world every time it's an incomplete pass, it looks like the ball's about to go off the receiver hand right into the defensive back hand? We may have to test Sherman all game. We might have to. Shotgun formation. Kevin Bourne's in motion. Jones throws it, gets hit, but gets the completion. That's going to be a 5-yard gain, I believe. So that's going to bring a 3rd and 5. But my goodness, I mean, Tampa's sending that pass rush and it's getting there. All right, shotgun formation. We've got 3 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Harris is the running back in the backfield. Myers goes in motion. Mac Jones takes a snap. He throws it. What in the world? Okay, finally we get a flag. Gee. I think he was aiming for N'Keal Harry. That's right, N'Keal Harry was activated in this game. There we go. Keep attacking them. Keep attacking them. We'll just take it. We got no choice. What you mean did he actually hold him? What are you looking at? Clearly. I mean, if you want to call it a hug instead of a hold, it still counts the same. What does he mean? Is that a hold? All right, 1st and 10. Mac Jones up under center. All right, they've got a fullback and they've got Damian Harris in the backfield. They hand it to Harris. Harris runs into another lineman. My goodness. Can we call a run play that doesn't result in us bumping into a lineman before we reach the line of scrimmage? So we're looking at 2nd and 10. Ball's at the Tampa Bay 37-yard line. This is a drive that we have to get some points out of this. Jones up under center. Kendrick Bourne, he goes in motion towards the top of the screen. Jones takes a snap. Hands it to Harris. Harris, he finally looked like he has a little bit of room here to get something positive. Something positive. and look at that. Look at that. A penalty. Are you kidding? The same 71 who's not touching the soul out there. He has to touch someone for it to be a holding call. Show me the replay. You call that a hold? You call that a hold? You've got to be kidding me. Whether he hold that man or not, that had nothing to do. We was gonna get the same amount of yards. So I don't know what he's doing out there. 2nd and 20. Here we go again. 2nd and 20. We've got 4 receivers on the play. Mac Jones takes the snap. Tampa sending 5. He throws it, and it's caught. It's caught by Bourne against Sherman. Keep going at Sherman. Keep going at him. Bring the sermon to Richard Sherman. That's going to be the new saying after this game. He is taking him to school. Finally, we've got a cornerback out there that we can take advantage of. If this was prime time Richard Sherman, we wouldn't be able to do that. But he's not prime time Richard Sherman no more. He's not that guy that called out Darrelle Revis and all like that. So you got to go after him. All right, 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Mac Jones takes a snap. Tampa sends 4. Throws it to the back of the backfield. He's got the first, and he gets out of bounds. Finally, removing the ball. It's about time. It's about time. We have got to finish in the end zone on this play. I mean, we spent too much money on the offense to not be better than this. Everybody's got to step up. Everyone on offense has to hold themselves accountable and do their jobs, as Bill Belichick would say. Mac Jones up under center. We've got the fullback and back in the backfield. We tossed it to Bolden. And Bolden met in the backfield. Of course. 2nd and 10. Still at Tampa Bay's 24-yard line. So far in this drive, 9 plays, 50 yards for 4 minutes and 57 seconds in terms of time of possession. So that's just what you want. Let Brady sit on that sideline and watch us do us. I mean, Josh McDaniels, the look he got on his face, he's looking like I'm looking right now. And you're the one calling the plays, man. Mac Jones up under center. Takes a snap. Fakes it to the back. Pass rush gets there. He throws it. And that's going to be incomplete. We're looking for a penalty. And we've got one. They tried their best to hide that flag off the camera, but we got a penalty. We'll take it. We will take it. Ain't no shame in taking penalties in this one with this offense. We will take it. Just please let it be on Tampa. Good call. We will take it. We have to finish in the end zone. A field goal is not going to do it. We have to finish in the end zone on this one. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 at Tampa Bay's 14-yard line. I see N'Keal Harry in. N'Keal wants to be a star. I have half a mind to throw up a jump ball or something to him. I don't care who gets it, guys. We just got to get in the end zone. Jones up under center. We've got the fullback, and we've got Harris in the backfield. Myers goes in motion towards the bottom of the screen. Jones takes a snap. He throws it, and it's caught by Myers. Gain of a couple yards, about 3 yards on the play. Oh, boy, here we go. You know, people ask me all the time, who would you start from the Patriots on your fantasy team? I say just the defense. Just the defense. That's your best bet, just the defense. But here we go, shotgun. 2 receivers at the top. We've got a receiver at the bottom. Jones takes a snap. Tampa sending 4. He throws it, and it's caught by Hunter Henry for a touchdown. Touchdown, Patriots. Touchdown, Patriots. Let's go. Hunter Henry with the score. 11 plays, 74 yards, 6 minutes and 21 seconds off the clock. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. It's about time. It's about time. Oh, boy, here we go. Oh, man, here we go. Better make sure we make this extra point first. Points are so hard to come by. Extra point is up, and it's good. So the Patriots with the lead here in the second quarter, 7-3. Finally, the offense puts it together. Mac Jones, love the confidence that he displays in the pocket. I mean, every game, he's consistently in the pocket. He'll take the hit to try to make the throw. So happy to see that. So happy to see that. Let's see. Mike says Mac probably going to be a normal quarterback that take a year to learn. Let's see. Mike says he is no Darnold who leads the league in rushing touchdowns with 5. First quarterback to score 5 in 4 games rushing. Is that really the case? I mean, I would have thought Lamar or maybe even Mike Vick would probably have something like that, or maybe even Cap, Kaepernick when he was with the Niners. So that's interesting. Let's see. JB getting fired up with the refs again. The refs will do it, man. They will do it. They will do it. Let's see. Mike says I had the Titans 27, Jets 17. I think I had something similar to that as well, honestly. So there we go. You said love when JB gets fired up. I mean, we got Tom Brady coming back. You've already got his dad been talking smack about us the entire time since he's left. Everybody just assumed Brady's going to come out and have a record night tonight. I'm like, we still got the Patriots defense. We may not have the quarterback. We may not have Brady back there, but we still got pride. We was a part of those dynasty runs as well. He didn't do it by himself. Okay, he didn't choose himself over Drew Bledsoe. Bill Belichick did that. So Bill Belichick's got to have some type of credit as well. So I want this for Bill. This may not match the Super Bowl that he got down there in Tampa because lucky for us, Bill didn't leave us and go to a championship-ready team. He chose to stay with us and help us build this thing again. So, yeah, of course. Thankful for what Brady did, but, man, it would mean so much if we can beat him tonight. So much. Let's see. Mike says, your OC been hitting the snacks. Absolutely. Let's see. And so, yes, that touchdown. Ben said, now things get interesting. Absolutely. But with that being said, though, we have got to find a way to keep Tampa from scoring and stuff like that. Like if we can keep them from scoring and get the ball back, because we're probably going to get maybe 2 touchdowns in this game total, including this one, and maybe a field goal if we're lucky 2. But 20 points might be the most we can probably ask for realistically in this game, unless the defense helps us out some or special teams. So we're going to have to make sure that Tampa Bay does not get touchdowns. And if they do move the ball, they settle for 3 points. But that's not going to be an easy task because we know Brady, he's got that pride too. Brady wants to score as much as we don't want him to score. He wants to score. Mike says, I told you from the jump off, oh, you got Hunter. He good. And so, yeah, I mean, so glad to see my offense score. That means a lot to me right there to see them score. Uh-oh. I'm seeing something that I already don't like. You say Tom will throw a touchdown on this drive. I hope you're wrong. Kickoff is on the way. No return on the play. So now Tom Brady in the offense is going to return for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And they're going to take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And so we're going to see 80s War fan thinks they're going to score a touchdown on this one and that Tom will throw it. I say if they do score, it will not be Tom throwing. We're not going to let Tom do it. He's going to walk into that locker room without a touchdown at halftime. All right? He's going to have to deal with that. He's going to pout whatever, but we're not going to let that happen. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Brady up under center. They've got 2 receivers at the top. They motion break towards the top of the screen. They hand it to Rojo. He's got 5-6 yards on the carry. That's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Come on. I mean, if you're that defense, I mean, you have got to be fired up. You're going against the GOAT right now. You've got to be fired up out there. We're at home, too, in front of the hometown fans because the Patriots nation has been divided since Tom Brady's left. They've been divided so much so I've had to, leave a lot of Patriot groups because people keep talking about Tom Brady. So we need to beat this man right here, right now, and show that we can move beyond this guy. Here we go, a penalty. Let's see what the penalty's on first. Let's not assume the worst. Let's see who they're going to call it on. Let it be on Tampa. Come on, that's Tampa. Someone on Tampa moved. Come on. All right, first false start on Tampa Bay. I'll take it. I will take it. OJ Howard. Oh, man, I feel bad for OJ Howard. This man used to be somebody before Rob Gronkowski came back from retirement. Now he's been demoted to like third string. All right, so 2nd and 9. Thanks to the penalty there, the false start. All right, Brady in the shotgun. You've got Brown at the bottom of the screen, Mike Evans at the top. He takes a snap. He throws it to Brown, and Brown's going to be about 1.5 yards shy of the first down, so that's going to be 3rd and 1 yard from Tampa Bay's 34-yard line. Okay, here we go. 3rd down. We need to stop. But everything has got to be in front of us. We cannot let them have big plays no matter what. All right, Brady up under center. Tight end goes in motion. They've got Leonard Fournette in the backfield. They toss it to him. And Fournette gains 3 yards on the play. All right, 3 yards on the play. So that's going to be 1st and 10 to Tampa Bay's 37-yard line. Like I said when the game got started, there's going to be opportunities for Tampa to run the ball because we got to make sure they don't get no big plays and that we negate as much of the passing game as we possibly can. All right, 1st and 10. They've got Mike Evans at the bottom of the screen. Chris Godwin goes in motion. They fake it. Matt Judon got him for the sack. Got him for the sack. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. Let them know you're there. Big time sack there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 18. Let them know. This ain't a party. This is not a parade for him. Love to see it when your investments work out. Rojo's going to find himself on the back on the bench if he keeps missing assignments like that. All right, so Brady's in the shotgun. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Brady takes a snap. Brady's looking. Pass rush is there. Brady throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. 3rd and 18. Now I need the defense to play smart. Nothing behind you and no penalties against us. We cannot do anything like that. You've got Christian Bazemore, the 2nd-round pick that we drafted out of Alabama. He got up there in the middle. He's got some power to him. He was the first defensive tackle selected in the draft. I know he was taken in the 2nd round, but yeah, he was the top defensive tackle. I had him top defensive tackle on my draft board as well heading to the draft, so I was happy when we were able to draft him. 3rd and 18. They've got 2 receivers at the bottom. Brady throws a quick one. That's Chris Godwin, and Godwin falls forward for about 1 yard. So what a stop by the defense. What a stop by the defense. They're fired up. This is an important game for us as fans. This one's for us. And you're starting to see Brady start chirping now. He's starting to get frustrated. He's starting to lose his cool now. Great job there by the defense. I guess 80s horror fan, I guess your boy didn't throw a touchdown this drive, I guess. All right, punts up. Can we get a return? All right, there's going to be no return on this one. All right, so at the 31, 32-yard line, okay, there we go. Now, I need to see this offense be consistent. We need to get some type of points. Touchdown, field goal. I prefer a touchdown, but as long as we get some type of points, I'll be happy because we got to keep scoring because this Tampa Bay offense, they can wake up at a moment's notice. So we have got to be able to put some points on the board. All right, let's see. Let's get through some of these comments here. Let's see. Mike says, I will say it again, JB, you got your one good receiver back. And so you're talking about N'Keal Harry. Must be talking about N'Keal Harry. You're talking about that someone's back. And so Mike says, who 98, JB? You need to wait till the ball move. And so let's see. Where's the flag for sacking Brady? That flag doesn't exist. That flag doesn't exist. Very underrated, very underrated. I know a lot of people think that we overpaid for him, but honestly, I mean, you have to overpay sometimes in free agency, especially when you're going for those top-notch guys. And yeah, adding him was big. Adding him was big. I know when Bill Belichick does open up his wallet and pays a lot for a linebacker or defensive lineman, he loves getting them from the Baltimore Ravens. He will pay for Baltimore Ravens produced products. He will do that on the defense side of the ball. Mike says, JB give is more info on these players, who they are, draft, if I'm good, etc. And so I'll do my best. And so let's see. Brady isn't my boy. Jalen Hurts is. Mike says, oh, shoot, 80s, JB dunking on you. Hey, you set yourself up for that one. I mean, you said Brady was going to go on that one. I mean, my goodness. I mean, I just hope we can keep this going for 4 quarters. There's no doubt. Right now, Tampa's the better team. We just got to be the better team tonight. That's all we got to do. Play the better game tonight. Keep going at Richard Sherman on offense. You know, if we can get Kendrick Bourne going, that's great. I'll take that. I will take that. But we're going to need guys to step up and play better than what they've been playing this entire season. We can't be satisfied with one drive and think, oh, we got the lead. No, we need to come out and we need to score another touchdown. That's what we need to do. Keep scoring. This can build confidence. You want to help a young quarterback, go out there and give them the type of confidence that you get from beating a team like Tampa Bay. And I guarantee you'll start to see improvement. You got to be kidding me. 38-7. That's hurtful. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Mac Jones in the shotgun. You've got 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Myers goes in motion. He's guarded by Richard Sherman. Tampa sends 5. Mac Jones throws it. It's caught by Myers. Sherman on the tackle. It's like I said, just keep going after him. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. Adding some tempo. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Takes the snap. Jones looking. He throws it. And it's Myers again with the catch. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, 12 yards. That's what I'm talking about. And we've got Myers. You got to be kidding me. No. Is it too much to ask for one receiver? Definitely hoping that Jacoby Myers will be okay, but he looks like he's in some pain right now. So, yeah. Mike says, darn it, JB, you're getting so excited. I'm rooting for the Pats. I appreciate the support. I mean, but my goodness, this is big. Myers, I mean, over the last couple of years, Myers has just been the most consistent wide receiver that we've had out there. Even going back to last year, Cam Newton utilized Myers more than any other receiver, or at least found success more than any other receiver with Jacoby Myers. So I hope that Myers will be okay. Obviously, that comes first. And if he is able to come back, that'll be big. But if not, I mean, we're already short, guys like James White. We just got to keep plugging guys in, keep finding ways. Bourne's doing a great job. If we can get him one-on-one versus Sherman, I say go to whoever Sherman's guarding right now. He's still a little new to the defense and stuff, so there might be some times where he might make a mistake here and there. I say keep going to him because we can't run the ball. Yeah, Jacoby Myers, he's a wide receiver. Jacoby Myers, he was – what was it? Was Jacoby Myers a 7th-round pick or was he undrafted? I can't remember off the top of my head if he was undrafted or if he was a 7th-round pick. But ever since we've had Jacoby Myers, I mean, he has been fantastic, like really since maybe his 2nd year in the league in terms of just being our most consistent wide receiver. Dating back to when really the last 2 seasons, honestly, he's been our top receiver. And I'm not saying he's going to go out there and have 150 yards. That's not his game. But he can have about 8 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown, something like that. That's about who Jacoby Myers is for this offense. So and he will get those, medium type of passes, short passes, stuff like that. So he does a great job at that. Outside of him, we're still trying to get Janu Smith implemented. I think that Josh McDaniels wants to use him creatively in our offense, but he hasn't been playing at a high enough level to really utilize him that much. So we got to rely on Hunter Henry. He's our top pass target right now. Kendrick Bourne seems to be other than Jacoby Myers, seems to be the next guy up. Now, we just got N'Keal Harry back, so I don't know what type of improvement he's made since the offseason, but we're going to find out. Damian Harris, we need to get more from him, but Tampa's not going to let us run the ball. They're not going to let us run the ball. All right, here we go. We've got the fullback and Harris in the backfield. We hand it to the back. Tripped up. Tripped up. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And so, all right, 2nd and 10. We're clearly going to have to pass the ball. And so, Mike, I'd like to give you more when it comes to the offense, but there's a lot of questions on this offense. The offensive line was supposed to be a strength of ours, especially with how they run block, but I'm still waiting on that to happen. Oh, man, we've got Damian Harris down too. All right, so the good news is it looks like Myers wants to get back in the game. Bad news is Damian Harris, though. Man, that's all right. So Damian Harris, he's out. So now we're in the shotgun. Mac Jones is going to have to take us in this game if we're going to go somewhere. And Jones is sacked. Bringing up a 3rd and 17 situation. Well, we're at our own 41-yard line. If we can just gain some yards and it's going to be important for if we punt the ball that they have to go at just the length of the field at this point. But that Damian Harris injury, that's big. That is big. Not just for only this game, but just moving forward. That is huge. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. Okay, so Myers in motion. They throw it to Myers. He's looking to make a pass. He throws it back to the back. And Bolden, he's running. And he falls about a yard shy. Well, 2 yards shy. 4th and 2. Down to Tampa's 44-yard line. I'd have half a mind to say go for it, but we don't have Damian Harris. Guess you got to get creative. Okay, here we go. 4th and 2. 2-minute warning. We're going to think about this. I say go for it. You play to win the game. That's what Herm Edwards would say. You play to win the game. Right now, what we know is that we don't have Damian Harris right now. And we don't have James White right now. So if we can get a first down, we might can try to get a field goal or something before the half. And who knows when the next time we'll be in position to score again. So I say you've got to go for it and take that risk. Let's see. Ben says the fact that Myers is so much more productive than N'Keal Harry shows Belichick needs to hire a GM. And so, a lot of that has to do with, when it came to N'Keal Harry and when Brady was there, Brady didn't want to throw him the ball because N'Keal Harry missed a lot of time because he was injured early when he first got there. So he never got the same page. Last year, Cam Newton would throw the ball really to anybody out there, so he didn't get the shine. Then this year you got Mac Jones, so you got a rookie quarterback. So it's just never been the perfect situation for N'Keal Harry. I still think you put N'Keal Harry on a team that can really utilize him, that maybe you can still get a good 55 to 60-something receptions out of N'Keal Harry and a couple touchdowns, about 5 touchdowns on the season or something like that. I'm not saying as a number one role, but no, he can't be the number one receiver right now, but he can contribute to a team, I think, just not our team right now. So let's see. Let's see. Tom Brady. And let's see. Ben says Mac Jones is improving. We shall see. I mean, yeah, that's the case with any rookie quarterback. You know, all the rookie quarterbacks out there, they're unproven. But what we did see today from Zach Wilson is that these rookie quarterbacks, when they can get it going, they show why they were selected. But the problem is they're not consistent with it. They're still learning the game. And so I'm not expecting for him to go out there and score 30-plus points. I just hope he can go out there and with the help of the rest of his team, just put enough points on the board. I don't care how we do it, interception, return for a touchdown, something. We need to put points on the board. But, yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Coach Dante, what's good, man? Glad that you came through for the stream. How's it going? I know that you've been streaming like crazy lately, man. Like, I know that you streamed that game yesterday between Oregon and Stanford. And Stanford had the upset. So, yeah, definitely. If you guys haven't checked out Coach Dante, definitely check his channel out, guys. Definitely do. He does a lot of streams, guys, a lot of live streams and stuff. So, definitely check him out. And so, yeah, Coach Dante, I won't mention the game, though, for your team, though. I'll leave that out of the conversation, though. Too nervous about my own team right now. I won't bring it up. Oh, boy, here we go. 4th and 2. 4th and 2. Okay, so we're going to bring out the punt team. Well, I guess our coach doesn't believe in rolling the dice too often, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, I guess Bill Belichick thinks that we're back in the Super Bowl and we're playing the Rams again, that 7 points is going to be enough. I guess that's what he's thinking. Punt is up. Let's see if we can pin them deep. Oh, excellent. 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 That's like at the 5-yard line. Excellent punt. 1:49. Let's see if Tampa, well, I'm pretty sure Tampa's going to try to get the first down. And if they get the first down, then try to score. If not, probably just take it to the half. Yeah, you play to win the game. We've got a Buccaneers down. So not a good sign at all. That's I believe that's Davis, their cornerback. Definitely hoping that he's okay. But, yeah, I hate to see the amount of injuries that we're seeing in this game. This is already such a good game, low-scoring game, hard-fought game, but a defensive game. But you hate to see these injuries. All right, but so far in this game, I mean, you've got for Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, he's 11 of 20 for 113 yards so far in this game. He's also been sacked 1 time. And then you look at the Patriots, and you've got Mac Jones, 15 of 20, 130 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He's been sacked twice. Let's see, rushing yards, though. Leonard Fournette's got 7 carries for 44 yards. Rojo has 2 carries for 9 yards. Ooh, Davis got hurt on a non-contact type of play. '80s horror fan, we can't keep doing this all night now. Sooner or later, you might end up being right. You say, watch TV, we'll score it. I'm here. But, nah, he's not going to score here. He's not going to do it. Not going to do it. Who's 24? Yeah, he's their cornerback, the one that's opposite side, Richard Sherman. So yeah, that's either cornerback or safety, one of the two. I forget completely, but yeah, he's definitely in their secondary though. All right, Brady in the shotgun. You got AB at the bottom of the screen. Need to keep an eye on AB. He throws at the AB. How did I know he was going to throw at the AB? How did I know that? All right, it's going to be second down. Second and 6. Brady in the shotgun. Got two receivers up top and the tight end. Takes a snap. He's looking. Pass rushes around his feet. He throws it. And it's caught by Chris Godwin. Why was there not a holding call on the play? All right, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Can't be leaving them open. You can't give them the big plays. Make them earn it 6 yards at a time, 4 yards at a time if they're going to try to pass the ball. All right, Brady's in the shotgun. Let's see. He's got two receivers at the bottom of the screen. AB's at the top. Let's see. Leonard Fournette's in the backfield. Don't let nothing deep happen. Brady's looking. Brady throws it. Brady's got a man, and it's caught at the 37-yard line of the Patriots. All right, he's in a shotgun. Two receivers at the top, one at the bottom. Takes the snap. Brady's looking. He's looking. He throws it. And it's caught. This is what I hate about the whole 2-minute offense when you're on defense. You're just letting them catch everything they want to catch, just hoping the time runs out. And Brady's looking deep. Incomplete. Finally. Gee. All right, so there's 25 seconds left to go in this one. The Patriots are currently up 7-3, but right now the Buccaneers, they have the ball at the 26-yard line of the Patriots. 25 seconds left to go. All right, out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10. He's looking. He throws. Overthrew AB. Incomplete. So 3rd and 10. 21 seconds left to go. Patriots must get a stop here, because it's so important for this team that we go into the half with the lead. Mike says, if you told me going to the half 3-7, forget my grandchildren. My grandpop won't even talk about this. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. 21 seconds out of the shotgun. Brady takes a snap. Patriots in 4. He throws it off of AB hands again. It must be the rain. It must be the rain, but we'll take it. 4th and 10. Can we get another missed field goal? I said it once and it worked. Can we get another missed field goal? Let's see. Jay in the Bay has taken time out of his busy schedule to stop by. What's good? What's good? Thank you so much for joining the stream, man. Glad to have you here, man. How is it going? Glad to have you here, man. And so let's see. Tampa's about to line up for a 44-yard field goal. Come on, miss it. Miss it. Miss it. All right, we got a timeout. We'll take the timeout. We will take the timeout. We'll take the timeout. And so, but yeah, Jay, I I saw a little bit of the 49ers game, and so I know the Seahawks won that one. But yeah, Jay, if you're still on, definitely let me know what you think about Trey Lance and his performance in this one. And what's the latest that you're hearing about the whole Jimmy Garoppolo? I'm not sure if he came back in the game or not. I ended up missing that one. But yeah, definitely any updates you have for that one, let me know. You and me both. You and me both. You and me both. So let me get back here. Let's see. 80 Sword fan says, JB, what did I say? I told you Tampa Bay would lead them to a field goal. Well, I guess now we know they're going to make it. But I still have to see it here. Kick is on the way. It's good. It's good. So 7-6. We've got the lead so far in this one, but we're going to need a lot of help. I mean, I'm glad to see that Myers looks okay. I'm happy about that, but I'm highly concerned about Damien Harris right now for the Patriots. I'm sorry, did I even read that last part? And so he says, I told you that TB would lead them to a field goal. You said score, but you know what? We'll take the field goal in that scenario. We will, but the offense, New England's offense has got to go out there and score again. They've got to. Let's see, Mike says, I just asked the Bills if they want your receiver Harry for nothing. They said, nah, we're good. I can't blame them. I can't blame them. Buffalo's got talent for days. Let's see, Mike said, I said Colts 24, Dolphins 17. What was the final? And so, yeah, for that one, I projected it was going to be 28-25. But the Colts ended up winning. I think it was like 20. Let's see, the Colts ended up winning that one. Final score of 27-17. So you were close. You were just off by a field goal. All right, no return off of that kickoff. And so let's see. Jay in the Bay says Jimmy G got hurt in the first half. Trey played the entire second half. Trey looked okay. We got to play the Arizona Cardinals next week. And so, I mean, yeah, I've been I've been harping saying that Arizona's a really good team this year. And so, I mean, just about everywhere I said it, everyone's been like, Cardinals, they're not that great a team. But I think we're starting to realize Cardinals might be better than even I thought they were going to be. I did not think they were going to go down to the Rams and win that game. So that just goes to show. Meanwhile, Mac Jones takes a knee, goes to the half. So, but yeah, that's going to be a tough one. But hopefully Jimmy G, he'll be all right and ready to go for that one because you guys are going to need all hands on deck. And I hope that you guys' running back situation continues to improve as well. And so let's see. Mike says Damien Harris. Yeah, he's our lead back. He sort of took over last year. We started him off on IR because we drafted him in the third round. He came from Alabama, and so he was good at Alabama. But when we had him early on, he was injured often. But then last year, when he came back off his injury, he became the bell cow. He just was really the one that was getting the yards. So Sony Michel became the backup, and he's been our running back ever since for Damien Harris. So Damien Harris, he has that some real power. But the thing is, though, he's had some tough matchups today against Tampa Bay, last week against that Saints defense. And then when you don't have a quarterback that scares your defense back, it's like I was telling Titan fans, and they wanted to basically tell me that I was wrong. But I was telling them, I said, you lose Julio Jones and A.J. Brown, watch the Jets are going to show up ready to stop, or at least limit Derrick Henry, and the offense is going to struggle. And I didn't think the Jets were going to beat them, but I knew it was going to be a close game. So, yeah, so right now, until Mac Jones establishes himself, it's going to be really tough right now for Damien Harris to be able to run that ball consistently because they know when he's in the game, we're looking to run the ball. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I even saw A.J. Green get a touchdown. I said, what? So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how they play. But I will say this, though. The Jaguars showed us that the Cards, they can be beat now. They may be undefeated right now, but, the Jaguars almost beat them. Of course, it's the NFL, so any given week, anything can happen. So it should be a good one. Anytime the Cardinals and 49ers play, you just throw the records out the door. It's going to be a good one. Let's see. You think Jimmy G is going to be out for multiple weeks? Oh, man. that's going to be tough. But I know that the faithful have been called. Well, a lot of them have been calling for Trey Lance. But hey, I mean, all I can say, if you've got a veteran quarterback that you can rely on, take it from me. I mean, utilize that vet for what you can. I mean, because when the rookie's out there, it's a little bit of a learning curve, that's for sure. A bit of a learning curve. Let's see, Mike says, Jimmy G, what do I always say, JB? He is like watching paint dry. And so, absolutely, you do say that. You do say that. And so, hey, definitely understand. Definitely. So we'll be happy when you get back. We certainly understand that. So, absolutely. And so, speaking of which, I mean, just to touch on college football, I won't dwell on it too long, but I mean, yesterday, every game I thought was going to be a big game yesterday for college football turned out to be a disappointment across the board. Like, I mean, the only exception might have been maybe Notre Dame and Cincinnati. That probably was the only exception, just depending on who you were rooting for. But I mean, Bama, they took control, dominated that one entirely. Excuse me. And then you have what happened in the game that we streamed yesterday. I mean, Arkansas didn't even show up. They just didn't show up. So a lot of teams took L's yesterday in college football for sure. All right, so this is the part of the stream where we actually get to look at some of the other games that transpired and give our thoughts there. So, Mike, I hope you're ready in terms of what we have projected for some of these games that we're about to go through right now. We'll start, obviously, with last week, Thursday Night Football, the Bengals and the Jaguars. Both of us pretty much projected that the Cincinnati Bengals were going to win, and they did. They did. But let me see. What'd you say here? Mike says, JB, I'm concerned. I don't want Belichick overexerting himself. I'm glad he just takes Alabama players. And so, hey, I mean, it takes a while sometimes for guys to pan out. It'll be a learning curve for Mac Jones. I'm looking at a guy like you look at those Bama players from a couple of years ago. You look at someone like Henry Ruggs III. I know people are about ready to give up on him, but I'm starting to see him play better and better here in, I think, year 3, or is it year 2? Might be year 2 for him. So, yeah, you'll see the improvements, but I feel you there. And so, let's see. Mike says, what happened in college football? Did you watch Liberty embarrass UAB? I have my notifications turned on for that one, Mike. And I know at the half, it looked like it was going to be such a close game, but I kept thinking, I was like, UAB doesn't have enough points. UAB doesn't have enough points. At some point, Liberty's going to get it going. And when they got it going, it came down like a flood. Like it was snowing points for Liberty yesterday in that second half. So, yeah, that they did embarrass UAB in that second half. And I used to work there, so I know UAB fans, they are not happy. They're calling in Monday, and they're going to be complaining. They want somebody fired after a performance like that. I just know how UAB is. So, absolutely. And so, hey, Mike, if I'm not mistaken, Mike, did you pick the Falcons to beat the Washington football team when we did our projections? I think I had barely picked Washington to win, and they did barely win. I thought they were going to lose, but they did barely win 34-30. Let's see. So for the Chiefs and the Eagles, yeah, that one was a final score of Kansas City 42. Eagles had 30 points in that one. So, I mean, that was good news for the Eagles offense, but that showed me for sure the Chiefs defense are in trouble. And with the teams that they're going to be playing in their division, they're going to be in trouble. They're going to have to try to outscore everybody, and they're not going to score 42 points in every game. That's just not going to happen. So I'm a little concerned for them. And I think the Chiefs, they're concerned for themselves right now. But anytime you've got Patrick Mahomes, though, he's going to keep you in the game. He's going to keep you in the game. But you're going to need a better defense than that. Let's see. And then, yeah, so just harping up on that Washington. I don't know what's going on with Washington's defense right now. But I tell you what, though, Cotterall Patterson, he is playing like a star. I will say that. He is playing like a star. Let's see. Ben said the Chiefs have some injured corners. They could improve once healthy. That is true. They do have some injuries in the secondary. They did lose that one guy in the offseason. I know the defensive line's been a little banged up as well. If I'm not mistaken. So they do have some injuries on the defense, so maybe that might pan out. But I'm looking at that division, and I'm like, the Raiders are a lot better than I thought they were going to be. The Chargers are about as good as I thought they were going to be, and I think the Chargers will beat the Raiders in a very close one tomorrow night, and I'll be streaming that one for sure. The Broncos, perhaps that's where Kansas City will start getting some wins inside the division, but this is a good division from top to bottom. I really like the AFC West. But yeah, with all that being said, though, with me saying that I'm concerned about the Chiefs, I still expect the Chiefs to win the division. It's just once they get into the playoffs, though, I feel like they're a lot more beatable than perhaps I anticipated they were going to be. So absolutely. Let's see. But I tell you what, though, the team in the AFC that has caught my attention is definitely those Buffalo Bills. I know when it comes to Houston, they didn't have, Tyrod Taylor, but that's been the case for a couple weeks. But to go out there and score 40 points on that defense, wow. All right, let's see. So Mike says, okay, so you projected the Falcons 27, and you said Giants, Washington 17. So you had the Falcons winning 27-17, of course. I knew that you went against Washington. You've been against Washington, I think, the entire season, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they found a way to win 34-30. So Washington beat the Falcons 34-30, in spite of the fact that Colorado Patterson had, I think, like three touchdowns in the game. My goodness, this guy, anybody that picked him up in fantasy football, you are sitting very good right now. You're extremely happy because he has stepped up and he has looked like a star in this offense. Not even lying, like consistently looking like a star each and every week for the Falcons. So yeah, that final score was Washington 34, Falcons 30. Hold on. And so yeah, the Colts 25, Dolphins 17. That was your projection. Yeah, I had projected Colts 28, Dolphins 25, but ultimately Colts ended up winning 27-17 in that one. And so, for Jacoby Brissett going against his old team, I know he wanted to do better than what he did, but the Colts, they had to win. They needed to win. Jonathan Taylor showed up. I think he had 2 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken, and that helped the Colts offense do enough to win that game. Let's see. Mike says Raiders 28, Chargers 34 for tomorrow. So, yeah, I think I picked the Chargers to win 35-31 over the Raiders tomorrow. But either way, if either of our scores are correct, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Let's see. Mike says Browns 24, Vikings 32. Did not see the game. Why can't Cousins play good? I saw some of the game because I was watching the NFL Red Zone. I typically watch the NFL Red Zone, especially if my team's not playing, just to see all the different stuff for fantasy football. Every time I saw them in position to score, it came down to the Browns being able to stop and contain Dalvin Cook when the Vikings needed to run the ball. And then when they tried to pass the ball, the Browns, they really did a good job in the secondary. Their secondary made a couple key plays, honestly, that I felt like could have been 50-50 type of plays. And so the Vikings, they had opportunities to score, but the Browns, like their defense showed up in this one. So it was more so the Browns defense to me than any type of concern for the Vikings offense down the road. Now, both of us thought it was going to be a high scoring game. So let's see. Mike says you had the Cardinals 24, Rams 42. I keep telling you, Mike, put some respect on the Cardinals name. You might be right about the Washington football team. Sorry about that. You might be right about Washington, but I'm starting to have my concerns about Washington. But for the Cardinals, though, it's time to restart paying them a little bit more respect. Right now. The Cardinals, they surprised me too. Let's see. Mike says Steelers 22, Packers 38. You have no idea who won that one. That game was won by the Packers, but the final score ended up being – what was the final score in that one? Green Bay won 27-17. 27-17. Funny part is I've got Aaron Rodgers on my fantasy football team, and I have not started Aaron Rodgers since week 1 when he embarrassed my team. I guess I'm too afraid to start him, even though he's playing great. I'm just afraid at the moment I start him again is the moment he's going to have another outing like he did the first game of the season. I got to get past that. But I have Justin Herbert as my starting quarterback, so I'm expecting him tomorrow to help my fantasy team, which should win the game. We've pretty much got a big lead. I just need him to go out there and just do decent. It doesn't have to be spectacular, just do decent. Let's see, Mike says Saints 26, Giants 17. I had the Saints as well. I didn't even give it a second thought. I thought it was going to be a wrap. But, yeah, the Giants, they came out and they played. You know, they played good enough to win the game, and they won the game. So, congrats to the Giants on that one. 27-21 in overtime on the road. Let's see, you had the Seahawks winning 28, 49ers 24. The final score, I think it was like 28-21. Let me double check. But the Seahawks did win that one. Yeah, the Seahawks won that one 28-21. So you were off by 3 points with the 49ers. It was a one-touchdown game. Let's see, Mike says Bills 49, Texans 17. You gave the Texans too many points. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. So, yeah, we know Buffalo took care of business. The defense played better than I guess we anticipated they were going to. I figured maybe Houston might get a couple scores late in the game. But, no, complete domination from Buffalo. All right, here we go. Kickoff is on the way. We're going to actually get a return here. Come on, get him. Get him. There we go. There we go. Tampa Bay 14. Defense got to come out strong. Defense has got to come out strong. Let's see. Mike says the huge surprise with the Panthers O-line dominated by the Cowboys rush. And so, I mean, from what I've seen from the Cowboys, for the most part of the season, I wasn't surprised at all by the performance at all. I expected that. That's why I picked the Cowboys to win. I expected it. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Brady up under center. 2 receivers at the top. AB's the receiver at the bottom of the screen. Godwin in motion. Takes a snap. Hands it to Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette gains about 4 yards on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 6 situation. Is that Hightower down? Please don't be down, Hightower. Okay. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 6. The rain is coming down. Perhaps this is going to be symbolic of Tampa fans after the game. Who knows? Brady in a shotgun. 2 receivers up top. Tight end at the bottom of the screen goes in motion. Brady takes a snap. Brady's looking. Brady throws it, and it's dropped. It's dropped. He's no Rob Gronkowski, that's for sure. And so you said missed Arnold and Donna could not get past the Cowboys' great O-line. Yep. So we've got a 3rd and 6 situation. The football's wet right now. Tampa's a little surprised that the Patriots are playing as well. Brady's in the shotgun. 3rd and 6. Get after him. Get him. He's going deep to AB. At least there's a flag. Come on, it's got to be something against Tampa. Something. Please. Yes. Clutch penalty right there. Clutch penalty. Hands to the face. You can't do that, son. You can't do it. You just can't do it. That's a whole arm to the face right there. It's no wonder he had that kind of time. We got to do something about AB. I don't like our matchup right now against AB. We got to do something about him. Be a lot easier if Gilmore would come out there and help his team. And they're going to run the ball. That's Leonard Fournette. Somebody bring him down. There you go. There you go. 4th and 9. They're going to have to punt the ball. That's right. Keep it going all game long. Show them how good our defense really is. We just got to get this offense consistently going. Can we get some help from the special teams unit? All right, here we go. 4th and 9. Ball's at the Tampa Bay 15-yard line. Tampa's in the punt formation. All right, so we've got Gunner back there to return this one. Let's see what he can do with it. Will he get to return it? Got to be careful. The ball is wet. He's running. He's running. All right, way to gain some yards out of that. We needed that. We needed that. And now the ball is going to be at Tampa Bay's 34-yard line. We have got to come away with some type of points here. Now, I know I've been harping on this all game long, but when you have great field position like this to start off, you have got to take advantage of it. I know it's raining out there, but first of all, protect the football. We cannot afford to have a single turnover for the rest of this game. Can't do it. Second, we've got to move the ball. And so Mike says, JB is 7-6. What is this? This is what we call a defensive game. I mean, we should not be all that surprised. I know it's easy to forget with all the weapons that Brady's got, but there's been a couple times last year where we also saw that, they struggled against the Bears last year. They struggled against the Giants to get anything going. They struggled against the Saints twice in the regular season to get things going on offense. There are times where this offense can be stopped. And so I knew Bill Belichick would have a game plan in this one. It's just I was worried about the offense. I'm still worried about the offense right now. And I don't like the fact that we lost Damian Harris. I don't like that at all because he's big for us at the goal line. So I don't like that at all. We might have to rely on Ramondre Stevenson a little bit in this game. And you hate to put a rookie in this situation with the ball being so wet. But near the goal line, we might have to utilize him some. Hands to the face. That was a whole arm that he had. A whole arm to the face. Whole arm to the face. So if you'd rather it be called arms to the face, I'm okay with that. But the results are the same. Okay, offense. If we can come out here and score a touchdown. If we can just come out here and score a touchdown. I probably would even go for 2, honestly, if we scored a touchdown. Let them play. That's what we needed for college football when Arkansas was playing Georgia, the whole let them play. Where was that when there was about 12 penalties against Arkansas? Where was that? Look at the rain coming down in bunches out there. Whew, here we go. Here we go. Come on, Patriots. You've given me so much hope. All right, so the Patriots, they're going to line up in a heavy formation. Jacoby Myers, he's in motion towards the top of the screen. They've got the fullback and the back in the backfield. The back, that looks like Damian Harris. It is Damian Harris, and they fake it to Harris. Jones is looking. He throws it to Harris. Harris makes a guy, almost makes a miss, gets about 8 yards. Wonderful play. So now we're looking at 2nd and 2 at Tampa Bay's 30-yard line. It's great to see Damian Harris out there. So happy to see that. All right, so we got the crew out there. It's time to take advantage of it. All right, Myers goes in motion. They've got a fullback, and they've got Harris in the backfield. 2nd and 2. They hand it to Harris. Harris is trying to move forward. Can he get the first? That's the longest yard I've ever seen. But he did get the first. Gained 2 yards on the carry. He's got to continue to protect the ball because we know the ball gets slippery in the rain, so he's got to continue to protect the ball. So he's crucial right now. And not only that, the Patriots, they want to run the ball, take some time of possession off the clock. The less time Brady has, the better. All right, 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. You've got 2 receivers in the tight end towards the bottom of the screen, 1 receiver at the top of the screen. Mac Jones in the shotgun. They got J.J. Taylor in the back with him. Takes a snap. He throws it to Taylor. Taylor catches it. Oh, my goodness. Put the ball on the turf. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. You got to be – you serious? Why is he in the game for, coach? We just couldn't stick with what was working. You had to go in there and put J.J. Taylor in this situation. Preseason stars are preseason stars for a reason. They shine brightest in the preseason. You don't put them out there in a regular season game when the weather is this bad in a close game like this, where we're in great position. Worst case scenario, maybe we get a field goal attempt, but you go out there and he fumbles the ball. We need guys that's going to protect the ball in the rain, so you should have stuck with Damian Harris in the backfield and just keep utilizing him. Let's see. 80s fan says fumble. Fumble, pick six is the same thing. So 84 fan says, JB, I'm not rooting for the Pats. I guess you had a revelation at halftime, I guess. We'll take it, though. We will take it. But, man, this is – we have such good field position. You can't give up good field position and turn the ball over like that. When everything was working right coming out the half, that was one that you want to have back. So now we're going to have to ask the defense once again to come out there and make another play for us, get another stop for us. We're going to need to create some turnovers in this one. If we can get at least 2 turnovers off Tampa in the second half. Come on. Here we go. Well, how many did you end up getting? Mike says, I feel for the Sports Blitz too after seeing his O-line. So, yeah. All right, so Brady up under center, hands it to Leonard Fournette. Come on, knock the ball out. We can't be the only team out here fumbling the ball. All right, so 2nd down and 2. If I'm Tampa, like I'd honestly keep running Leonard Fournette a lot more than what they're doing. They don't have to show me that replay again. 2nd and 2. Brady out of the up under center. Leonard Fournette met at the line. So how about that? Lawrence Guy with the tackle. And that's why he's out there, to stop the run. Okay, here we go. 3rd and short. 3rd and short. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Brady takes a snap. Brady deflected at the line. Incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 1. What a play by this defense. So proud of this defense. We're out here playing with heart. Great job by the defense. Mike says he wants wings. Okay, so he had a dozen wings. That sounds so good right now. So good right now. And you said, who is Guy? He's playing good. Yeah, Lawrence Guy's been with our defensive line last couple seasons. I'd say that he's a solid starter. You know, you'll get a couple plays from him a game. So he's a solid starter. I wouldn't call him a star or nothing like that, but just a solid starter. It takes you to the 23-yard line. So there we go. The offense is going to get another chance, another opportunity. And so if you ask me who stars on the defense for this Patriots team, I'm going to tell you it's got to be Devin McCourty. We no longer have his brother anymore. He left after this past offseason. But Devin McCourty is a star. We know Stephon Gilmore's an all-star, but obviously he's not playing. Hightower's still a star. I know he didn't play any last year. So those are the stars on the defense. Everyone else is just either a good – well, obviously that's right. Matthew Judon, coming over from Baltimore, he's extremely underrated. But just about everyone else, they're just good, solid starters. They can play their role. But they're not like guys that if you were on another team that you'd get overly hyped about that you had them on the team. Like they're just good players, really. Like just good players across the board. Let's see. Mike says, I be on here getting tips. Meanwhile, I got Coach McDormand on the line. I don't think he needs my help. Oh, yeah. 7-6 is this football. The way it was intended to be. The way it was intended to be. Nothing like when the rain's pouring down like this, a low-scoring game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Patriots here as we desperately cling to try to win this game to save our season from going 1-3 and try to go 2-2. But I know right now, Tampa Bay, Tom Brady, he's not happy right now. He is not happy. Pretty soon, I'm going to be saying a swing and a miss pretty soon. That's basically what it's been like, honestly. Because Brady, he's really missing Rob Gronkowski in this one, no lie about that. But if we give him the ball too many times, he's going to start having both Chris Godwin and Antonio Brown go off. I'm afraid of that. So we got to make sure that we limit their possessions the rest of the way. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. You've got 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Let's see. Mac Jones lined up in the shotgun. Nelson Aguilar goes to the backfield. They throw it to him. He's going. He's running. He picks up about a good 4 yards. At least he held on to the ball. So now we're looking at a 2nd and 6 situation from the Patriots 27-yard line. All right, so this time Jones is going to line him up under center. He's got a fullback in the backfield. Fakes it to the back. Ooh, and he's sacked. He is sacked. All right, here we go. 3rd and 12. Got 3 receivers tripped at the bottom. Out of the shotgun. Jones takes a snap. Tampa sends 4. And they just get to him. Making it look too easy. I mean, the lineman's getting beat like a drum right now. It's just 4th and 21. Gonna punt the ball. And we're gonna ask the defense once again to bail us out. My goodness, I feel worse for the offensive lineman on that play. Yeah, what is that? I mean, when your offensive line's getting tackled like that, I mean, that's not good at all. Punt's on the way. We could really use a mistake by Tampa here. He's going to try to return it. He's trying to make some moves. He fumbles it. He fumbles it. He fumbles it. Come on, it's got to be Patriots ball. It's got to keep fighting for the ball. Keep fighting for the ball. Don't nobody move until we have it. Come on, it's always Patriots ball, man. Come on. I just said we needed a break. Come on, it's Patriots ball, baby. It's got to be Patriots ball. It's got to be Patriots ball. We clearly have the ball. We clearly got the ball. Come on, we clearly got the ball. Are you serious? Oh, Matthew Slater, say it ain't so. Pick up the flag, man. Pick up the flag. How about we put you out of bounds and see if you can return back in that situation? Clearly, he got 2 guys keeping him out of bounds. Of all the stuff you can call, you want to call. Come on, man. Look at him, man. He was shoved out. I mean, you trying to get back in right now. He's. Here we go. There we go. And so, yeah. I mean, that's what Slater does. That's why he's still on the team. 9-time Pro Bowl receiver. It's not for catching passes. No, it's for special teams. Ah, man. That could have been so big. Dang, we would have had it too, man. Come on, man. I cannot believe this. We make a play. You work so hard. You wait all game for a chance like that. Our offense needs it more than any team in the league right now. You finally get a break, and it gets wiped out because the man got pushed out of bounds and he can't get back in, and you're going to call the penalty on him? Now we got to repunt the ball. All right, so 4th and 27 from the Patriots 6-yard line. We're here in the third quarter. Pats are up 7-6. 7 minutes, 29 seconds left to go in this one. Punt is on the way. All right, we're going to get another return. You get a break like that. Those are breaks that we need. And they just take it away like that. Just take it away because the man was pushed out of bounds. It's this Tampa Bay Rays versus the Red Sox. It very well may be. Okay. We're going to ask the defense to come up big here. They play fake. Those are the Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette's got the first. He gains about 11 yards, takes it all the way to the Patriots' 41-yard line. All right, 1st and 10. Brady up under center. 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Chris Godwin goes in motion. They got Leonard Fournette in the backfield. They hand it to him. Pats touch him. He's probably got about a good 2 yards in the carry. But there is a penalty. Let it be on the offense. Let it be a holding. What? What? Come on, man. Lawrence Guy's about the biggest guy out there. If he puts a hand in your face, that means you're just sticking your face in there, honestly. Because, I mean, who's he going to put a hand to the face to? Look at him. He's got 2 guys on him. What in the world are we talking about? Who? Are you kidding me? Wow. I know who the referee put his money on tonight. Wow. 7-yard gain by Leonard Fournette on the play, setting up a 2nd and 3 situation. Can't believe that. I'm talking about some illegal hands to the face. He didn't even touch anybody on that play. 2nd and 3. Let's see. Leonard Fournette in the backfield. They motion the tight end to the top. They give it to Fournette. Fournette's looking, bouncing it, cutting back. Gains about 7 yards on the play. They see Ben said the rest was on Brady's side when he was with the Pats too. Hey, and they followed him to Tampa Bay. That just goes to clear our name. We've got nothing to do with it. It's been Tom his entire career. The only time I didn't see Tom get any calls in his favor was when they played against the Carolina Panthers. Each time we played the Panthers when he was with the Patriots, he would never get the call then, but every other game, pretty much. First and 10, Brady up under center. Fakes it. He's looking. Come on, there's got to be a holding call or something. He just throws it away. Ain't no way you let Brady scramble that far without somebody holding, man. Come on, don't disrespect our defense like we ain't got no speed on defense out there. If he's able to run that slow to the sideline and still look down the field, somebody was holding. All right, so now we're looking at a 2nd and 10 situation. Let's see. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Chris Godwin in motion. Brady takes a snap. Brady's looking. Brady throws it to Mike Evans. Evans gains about 9 yards on the play. All right, a 3rd and 1 situation. Gonna have to ask the defense one more time to at least hold them to a field goal. All right, come on, defense. We have got to make sure that we do not give up a touchdown here. Rojo in the backfield. Rojo with the carry. Rojo's got the first down, gained about 3 yards on the play. 1st and goal. All right, so they hand the ball to Fournette. He's running. He's got a lane. They're saying he's in there for a touchdown. Rojo with the touchdown. 8 plays, 52 yards, 3 minutes and 48 seconds off the clock. Let's see. Yeah, I can't blame the defense. They're doing everything that they can in this one. If your offense isn't going to help you out, then you can only play hard for so long. Extra point is up and good. So the Buccaneers capped it off with a rushing touchdown in this one. So now we need the Patriots to score something. The defense is playing fantastic. When you play a team like Tampa Bay with all the weapons they got, asking the defense to pitch a shutout or at least keep them out the end zone all game, that's a lot. But if you can go out there and score sometimes, then your defense can play a little harder a little bit longer. So need this offense to really get going on this drive. As Ben says, touchdown gets the lead. If old Mac Attack Jones wants to win, he's got to prove it. And so that is the case with everyone. That is the case. So Some positive news here. We've got Azure Shack on the stream. And so, yeah, thank you for coming through, man. Glad to have you here. We've been waiting to congratulate you for your fight in the Illini. First of all, them taking care of business and winning that game. And then your Chicago Bears as well, led by Justin Fields, being able to beat Detroit. So definitely let me know your thoughts on how everything played out, your thoughts on Justin Fields the entire game, all that stuff. But, yeah, your Chicago teams, they came through for you. They came through for you. I mean, Justin Fields, the rookie, he came through. Zach Wilson, rookie, he came through. Trevor Lawrence fell just shy. I'm hoping Mac Jones can join those guys in terms of Justin Fields and company in the win category this week. Hell yeah. And also let me know who you got in this game. Azure Shack, are you going for the Bucks or the Pats? Let me know. Yeah, it's been absolutely victorious. I mean, wins across the board. It's fighting the line. I got it going late in that game, took full control in that one. The Bears came out to a fast start. Scored a touchdown, I believe, on the opening drive and didn't look back. All right, so we've got a return to 10, the 15, the 20, 22, all the way to about the 20, saying about 22-yard line. All right, here we go. But they stop talking about the spending. It's not about that right now. It's about putting that money to use right now. That's what it's about. All right, so it's going to start on this drive. All right, so we're in the shotgun. We've got 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Hunter Henry at the top. Jones takes a snap. Tampa sends 5. Jones makes a miss, throws it to the back. Back makes a guy miss. He's running. Damian Harris still on his feet, gets flipped. And what a play to the Patriots' 44-yard line. Damian Harris. Yeah, he is not too fond of all these flips that he's getting every time he's getting tackled. And so, yeah, absolutely appreciate you, Jay and the Bay. Yeah. Make sure you guys are pressing the thumbs up button for the stream. And if you're someone that's new that's watching, make sure that you guys do subscribe to the channel for sure, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. But, yeah, good call there, Jay and the Bay. Meanwhile, play action fake. Mac Jones looking. He throws. It's caught. That's Nelson Aguilar. Protects the ball. All right, so now we're moving the ball now. Okay, we're down at Tampa Bay's 43-yard line. All right, so they're in the shotgun formation. You've got no backs in the backfield. You've got 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Jones takes a snap. He throws it, and it's caught by Myers. And that's what Myers does well. He'll find a hole in the zone. He'll catch it, and he'll take those 6 yards. He'll take 7 yards. That's what he does. All right, 2nd and 5. How do you get momentum back after giving up a touchdown? You get your own touchdown. And that'll be huge if the defense can see the offense do it again. Second and 5. Got the fullback and back in the backfield. Play action fake. Jones throws it, and it's caught. That is N'Keal Harry with the reception. So N'Keal Harry's first reception of the season. The 2019 first-round pick. He said he wanted out of New England because he wanted a larger role. Well, I mean, we weren't able to get him a trade partner, but if he can go out there and show us that he deserves to get some snaps, he'll see more passes his way. All right, in the shotgun formation, tight end goes in motion to the backfield. That's Jonnu Smith. Fake it to Jonnu. Throws it to Jonnu. Jonnu's rumbling. He's got the first, and he gets out of bounds. Let's go. We're at the 16-yard line. Let's finish it. Let's get it. Let's get it. 1st and 10 at Tampa Bay 16-yard line. It's going to take a team effort. It's going to take a team effort. Mac Jones in this drive, 5 for 5, 61 yards. Jones takes a snap, throws it. It's a screen. That's Bowden. He makes a move. Can he take it all the way? Actually, is that Stevenson or Bowden? That's Bowden. Okay. So we're looking at 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. We just need 1 yard. 4 plays to get 1 yard. And we're going to have to wait to the end of the third, to the beginning of the 4th quarter here. But, hey, Patriots knocking on the door. That's how you respond when your defense gives up a touchdown. You respond, but we got to finish, which means no penalties, no kind of holding, nothing like that. We cannot afford any type of penalty at all. At all. And so let's see. Let's go ahead and get some more comments here. Let's see. Ashak says, yep, the Bears won again. And so, yeah, but the real question is moving forward. You already know, Matt. You already know that Matt Nagy's going to go back to Andy Dalton the moment that they get an opportunity. And your boy Dalton, he might be ready next week. So we'll look and see what they do from there. Let's see. Jay in the Bay says the Pats and Bucks are hitting tonight. Both teams really want this game. I mean, it's more than just the pride thing. Honestly, they both can really use the win right now at this point of the season. So especially if you're the Patriots, I mean, the difference between 2-2 and 1-3 right now, that'd be really huge right now. We're talking about the difference of potentially being from, like just being in 2nd place in the division or being tied for like last place, which we probably would be 3rd place because we beat the Jets, but still. So this is really huge for both teams. Really huge. Let's see. Ishak says, I swear Chicago were right if Matt takes play calling back. Well, you guys better get ready because you know it's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. You already know. But, man, this commercial feels like a long commercial, guys, because I am so ready to see the Patriots here. And they better score on this drive here. They better find a way to get into the end zone here. But, yeah, make sure, guys, that you guys are pressing the thumbs up button if you haven't already and that you subscribe to the channel. If you're someone that's new, I do these play-by-plays a lot, and definitely, if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll be notified when I set up these alerts so that way you guys will be notified for these events, for these live streams, and so forth, as well as other sports content that you guys will continue to see throughout every day of the week. So, yeah, but appreciate you guys so much in the support. I know I gained a couple of subscribers here, so I'm getting a lot closer to that 1,000 mark. So I really am appreciative. Let's see where I am right now. Okay, so I'm at 968 subscribers. So I definitely would love to reach that 975 mark by the end of tonight. That would be absolutely fantastic for sure as I start to continue to get closer and closer to that 1,000 mark. And join Jay in the Bay and the 1K Club. All right, here we go. 1st and goal. 1st quarter. Come on, let's go. Come on, they say big-time players make big-time plays. Let's see, 1st and goal. If I'm the coach, they're going to be looking for a run. So I probably would do some type of either a bootleg or something. I mean, you spent all that money for your tight ends. I mean, Hunter Henry maybe, Janu Smith, I don't know. Jones up under center, fakes it to the back, throws it, and it's caught for a touchdown. Janu Smith with the touchdown catch and a touchdown pass by Mac Jones. Mac Jones, 24 of 29, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns to just 1 interception. Wow, what a play, what a drive, about 7 plays, 77 yards. My goodness, very impressive response. I get it. Mac Jones, he's a rookie. He's going to be inconsistent sometimes. You're going to dial the offense back for a rookie. But my goodness, he does show these spurts of what I know he can become in this league. And man, it could not have been a better time. Now we got to make this extra point. Extra point is up, and it's good. We're back in business. The boys got the lead back. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Who's going to get it? Is it going to go to Bill Belichick and company, or is it going to go to Tom Brady? I've said it. We're appreciative of what he did for the organization, but we want to beat him all the more for it. We want to show the world that we are deeper than just Tom Brady. It takes a team to win. Oh, man. Let's see. Ashak says the Bills are playing incredible after that Steelers game. 40 points a game for every Sunday. So, yeah, good observation there. Yeah, Buffalo has to be the hottest team right now in the AFC. I mean, they're the team right now. You're looking about AFC opponents that you don't want to play right now. Buffalo's that team right now. I mean, you can throw the Raiders out there as well, but just in terms of what Buffalo brings to the table with Josh Allen to Stephon Diggs, that combination, oh, yeah. Let's see, Ashak says, imagine if we get 1K tonight. That would be so livid if we thought that this was going to be a celebration for TB12, but instead, it's not just my Patriots, but also if I were to get to that 1K mark, that would be incredible. But yeah, that would a lot of crazy stuff would probably have to happen between now and then. But hey, I would be extremely happy if that were to be the case, honestly. So yeah, definitely excited though. So the kick is on the way. Will we get a return? Okay, we're going to get a return. The 20. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. All right, so here we go. Once again, we come to this defense of the Patriots, and we look to them, and we ask them to step up for us once again. We know there's no easy task, especially when you're going against the GOAT and Tom Brady. But yet, as a team, we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to make these plays to win the game. Let's see. And so, yeah, touchdown. Pats are winning. I'll get to that after this play. Let's see. Brady up under center. Gives it to Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette gets about 5 yards on the carry. Should bring up 2nd and 5. All right, let's see. So you said what happened? So what happened was the Patriots, Mac Jones, he did a great job passing it, threw a touchdown on a play action fake to Jonnu Smith. And, the Patriots have a 1-point lead after the extra point, 14-13. So, yeah, Mac Jones threw a touchdown to the tight end, Jonnu Smith. All right, 2nd and 4. And they hand it to Leonard Fournette. He stays on his feet, still on his feet, and he's tackled. Gains about a yard. Why won't he fumble the ball? We need to rip that ball out. Come on, defense. If we can get a stop here on 3rd and 3 and get the ball back to our offense right now that they're feeling good, now that they're feeling some confidence, who knows? Maybe we can add on to it. But this is going to be big here for the Patriots. Let's see if we can get it done. Let's see, 3rd and 3. If I know Tom Brady like I think I know him, if he's not going to go to one of the backs, he's going to look for AB. He's going to look for AB first or Chris Godwin. Let's see, he's in the shotgun. He's looking. Patriots in 3. He throws it. And it is caught by AB. Come on, if I can call that out, why can't the defensive coordinator call that out? It's not that hard. We've seen him do this for like 20 years. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. This game's separated by 1 point. The defense has got to make a stop for us. You cannot ask this offense to continue to score. The defense has got to step up right now. Give us an opportunity. They run the ball. Leonard Fournette. Power falls forward. About a 4-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6 at Tampa Bay's 42-yard line. Again, with 13 minutes left to go in this game. This is not the game that a lot of people thought they were going to be getting tonight. A lot of people thought that by now Brady'd have about 5-6 touchdowns. Brady himself is responsible for 0, and we intend on keeping it that way. 2nd and 6. Brady lines up in the shotgun. Leonard Fournette's in the backfield with him. They've got 3 at the top. Brady takes a snap. Patriots in 4. Brady's looking. He throws it. Hits the turf. Incomplete. 3rd and 6 coming up. Can we get a stop here? Can we get a stop? I mean, it only makes sense. We're talking about the coach who has helped make Brady who he is today. Can we get a stop here on a big third down, 3rd and 6 situation? All right, here we go. 3rd and 6, guys. Come on now, please. 3rd and 6. They've got 2 receivers at the bottom. We send 4. Brady steps up. Brady's running. And Brady somehow gets – how in the world did we let that man get the first down? You have got to be kidding. This has got to be a sick joke. We let a man that's about 50 out there get a first down, and we sent 4 people? You just pushed him across the line. Grab him. Who could have predicted that? Who could have predicted that? Man. So now we've got a 1st and 10 situation. Takes a snap, hands it to Rojo. And Rojo, he's got about 3, falls forward for about 4 yards on the play. Physical game out there. Very physical game. This is where we've got to draw our line in the sand, and we have got to stop them. We have got to stop them at all costs from getting anything, field goal, anything. Let's see. Ashak said the game was exciting. Mike says, I will call a running play. Brady sure is mobile. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. Would not be a bad time for some type of penalty or something against Tampa. We'll take all the help we can get. All right, so Brady calls a timeout. Little frustration in that timeout. All right, so let's see. 80s Horror Fan says this game is turning into something good. Yeah, I mean, hey, most of the games that we've been able to stream during the primetime matchup slots have been good games. So we've been very lucky so far to see a lot of good games. And this one, for it to turn out to be what it is, that just goes to show the defense is as good as what I anticipate the Patriots defense to be this season. But I really didn't think the offense was going to struggle this much to this degree. But hey, we're in the game. You know, we just scored a touchdown on our last drive. The defense has to make a play. If we can get some type of turnover or something and prevent the Bucs from scoring, that could be so huge for this team. Let's see. Mike says Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Brady the greats. So there you go. Mike says, wonder if Brady will become a more mobile quarterback in the future. Well, he's always working on trying to improve something. But, I mean, Brady's always had a little bit of shifty, ability to him. I remember when we were going against the Chicago Bears back when Brian Urlacher was in his prime, and, Brady juked out Brian Urlacher back then. And so, that was funny to watch. Also, in the game against the Chiefs in one AFC Championship game, he juked out, what's that guy, Chris Jones for the Chiefs as well. So I've seen him juke out a couple people, make him miss. So no surprise there. He's got that sneaky mobility to him. Those quarterback sneaks, that's not luck. But, man, that was our chance. The coverage was perfect. And we let him scramble for 6 yards. Okay, so far in this one, Brady, he is 18 of 34, 209 yards, sacked just one time in this one. Mac Jones, 24 of 29, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns with 1 interception. This game reminds me of last year as a Patriots fan, watching when we played the Kansas City Chiefs, and we didn't have Cam Newton because he was out for COVID, and we had Brian Hoyer, and we played the Chiefs extremely well, a lot better than people thought we were going to in that game. And we was down a lot of starters in that one. But we got to find a way to finish. The offense is going to have to make plays in this one. But the defense, whether it's holding them to a field goal attempt or stopping them completely, my goodness. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 at the top. Leonard Fournette in the backfield. Brady takes a snap. He's looking. He throws it. And it's caught by Leonard Fournette, and he's still running. Someone get him. You can't let that happen. He should have been brought down in the backfield. 23 yards. Now I'm just hoping that we don't let him get a touchdown. Come on, defense. This is not the time to start letting up. That's a tackle that you got to make. They would bring up the rushing yards thing, man. It ain't about that. It ain't about that. Brady up under center. Rojo in the backfield. They hand it to him. The defense meets him. He gains about a yard. That's going to be 2nd and 9 at the Patriots' 24-yard line. Here we go, 2nd and 9. We got to make sure they don't gain any type of yards. If anything, try to get them for a sack because we cannot let them have 3rd and short anymore. We just can't let them do it. There's so many ways they can get it. The defense has to make their stop now. Second and 9. 9 minutes and 43 seconds left to go in this one. 2 receivers at the top. Leonard Fournette the back in the backfield. Patriots send 4. Brady's looking. He throws it. Out of bounds. Yeah, I guess he just threw that one away. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 9 situation. Oh, boy, here we go. Here we go. An important 3rd down. All right, 3rd and 9. Brady takes a snap. Patriots send blitz. And they let the tight end catch about what? 17, 18 yards? Why would you call that play to begin with? I don't like the play call in that situation. Yeah, you sent both guys in the middle. Who does that? Who does that? You left the middle wide open. Did you really think that the GOAT, Tom Brady, wouldn't notice that? Yeah, he's smiling. He knows the defensive coordinator did him one solid on that one. Leonard Fournette in the backfield. They hand it to him. He's met in the backfield. And they get him on the ground. Finally, loss of 2 yards. 2nd and goal. Ball at the Patriots' 8-yard line. The defense got to step up. Defense got to step up. They've got to step up, guys. And if you are watching this, make sure that you press the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. I do a lot of play-by-plays as well as sport news as well. So definitely make sure you guys do subscribe. And I appreciate you guys helping me get closer to that 1,000 subscriber goal that I have. Meanwhile, Brady in the shotgun. Leonard Fournette out the backfield. Incomplete. Unable to handle it. Incomplete. 3rd and goal. Big time play. This is a big difference between 3 points and 7 points. We have got to make a stand here. This is it, the last stand. You got to play smart. No penalties, no defensive pass interference. We need to either get a stop or we need to get an interception, something. 13 plays, 68 yards, about 6 minutes and 48 seconds off the clock. 3rd and goal. What's going to happen? Will Brady be able to score or will the Patriots stop him? He's in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers at the bottom. Tight end goes in motion, takes a snap. Patriots send 4. They got the pressure to him, but Brady's moving. He throws it up. Incomplete. 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 It's going to be a 4th down situation. So they're going to have to go for the field goal. All right, so what a stand by the defense there because they really could not afford to give up a touchdown in this one. All right, so we're about to get the extra point to come up. "27-yard attempt. He missed one earlier. Kick is up. All right, the kick is up, so they've got the lead now. Tampa's up 16-14. So can Mac Jones and company be able to respond with some points? If we can get another touchdown on this drive, that would be big. Let's see. I think I'm not sure if I said this one. Let me just go back here. Let's see. Mike says, yeah, my grandparents tell us tales of Brady's prime. Who knows Brady's prime? I mean, he's extended that prime so long. I think he's been in his prime for over 20 plus years. Ashak says he is so competitive he could. And so let's see. 3rd and 9. Wow. And so, oh man, imagine if he did miss it, Ashak. I'd have been going wild right now if he missed it. And let's see. Yeah, it's good. So there we have it, guys. We've got ourselves a game. This is a great example here for just throughout the entire start of the game, just the defense that the Patriots have. This goes to show that the defense, they're pretty good defense. They really are a pretty good defense. But, of course, with every great defense, you need the offense to go out there and be able to move and sometimes win games for you. So the defense did their part. 16 points from Tampa Bay. If you told me we'd be in the fourth quarter and Tampa Bay has 16 points right now, I'd say I'll take that. I will take that because that means that we're still in the game. And so, but it's going to come down to really this drive right here, I feel. Can we get some points? Yeah, so now that we're very close, this is the perfect time, guys. Let me know. What are you guys projecting the final score to be here now? And have you guys changed your stance in terms of who you got winning this game? Let me know now because we're about to reach that point where there's no going back after this. These commercials feel like they're taking forever tonight. All right, so the Patriots, we're going to have to play as a team. It's going to take a team effort. Team effort. Can we turn what's looked at as a Brady celebration into something that reunites the Patriots nation after this? Hopefully, when we win this game, and I believe in my team, we'll find a way to win this game somehow, some way. I don't know how, but we'll find a way that it'll hopefully reunite the fan base and get everybody to stop talking about what Brady's doing in Tampa and start focusing on how can we make this team better. All right, so the kickoff is on the way. No return there. Yeah, they've been having a linebacker come up the A gap like wide, like I'm talking about not even accounted for, no back or nothing. They're just telling Mac Jones, look, you just make that guy miss and still throw a good pass. But I mean, this is what I've come to expect from Mac, honestly, in terms of just his potential. He takes a snap, fakes it, he's looking, throws it, and it's caught. Nelson Aguilar gets the first down. Whew, that was close. If he throws that ball any softer, we're looking at a pick six, and I would have flipped out. I would have flipped out if that happened. But yeah, can Mac Jones clutch up? Hey, we're about to find out. But I get the feeling even if he scores a touchdown, he's got to be ready to score again. But for right now, we're just worried about just getting points, just moving the ball, getting first downs. They've got a fullback and back in the backfield. The back is Harris. They motion Myers to the bottom of the screen. Jones looking, throws it, and it's caught by Myers. That's what Myers do. That's what he does. As soon as he catches it, they're going to bring him to the ground. He's not going to get you a lot of yards at the catch, but he will get you those catches, and he'll sit in the zone. "18 consecutive completions, longest streak by a rookie over the last 30 years. This is just a glimpse of what I see when I look at Mac Jones and his potential. Now, obviously, he's a rookie. It may take a little while to reach that point, but I like what I'm seeing. Two receivers at the top of the screen. Mac Jones in the shotgun. Offensive line's got to step it up. Help him out. He throws it, and it's caught by Myers. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I apologize if my mic is too loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit here on my end because things are about to get very loud over here. But let's go. Let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going. Out of the shotgun, Harris in the backfield. You see Hunter Henry in the lineup up there. Actually, he's up under center right now. They motion Nelson Aguilar. And they hand it to Harris, who hands it to Myers, who throws it to Nelson Aguilar, who's running the 10-yard line, the 9-yard line. Look at the Patriots. Look at them go. Josh McDaniels is showing that he does have a couple tricks up his sleeve. I wonder how many times they worked on that in practice. Wow. Talk about calling your plays when you really need it. I told you, it's going to take a team effort. What a play call. What a play call, but what an execution. First and goal. We got to make this count. Make it count. Myers goes in motion. We've got the fullback and Harris in the backfield. Mac Jones is looking. He's got time. He throws it. Incomplete. We'll take an incomplete, I guess. But he had time on that one. All right, here we go. Let's see. Second and goal. Would that not steal his thunder if Mac Jones came and led the touchdown winning drive instead of TB12? Would that not make for great entertainment? Jones up under center. Takes it. He's bootlegging. Chased by Ndamukong Suh. He threw it. Woo! He threw a dangerous pass. Don't do that, son. Don't do that again. Woo! I'm so thankful he dropped that. The ball was basically gift wrapped to him. Because even if we don't get a touchdown, a field goal still helps. But we need to get a touchdown, though. But don't turn the ball over. Yeah, he's making reads, but he's got to realize defenses are a lot faster than they are in college, So got to be careful with it. I say look for Myers. Takes the snap. Out the shotgun. He throws it. And it's Bowden. And they're holding Bowden. And Bowden falls forward, picks up a couple. So now the field goal attempt. Whew. Okay, here we go. 4th and goal. Can we get the field goal? We better make this field goal. I feel like I've exhausted enough energy to where we got to make this. 35 consecutive field goals too? Come on. But man, a touchdown would have been so nice right there. But like I said, it's going to take a team effort. 27-yarder. Folk kicks it right down the middle. Okay, right down the middle. There we go. We got the lead. There's 4 minutes and 34 seconds. This is literally anybody's game right now. Who wants it more? Who's going to step up and make the play when it matters the most? Will it be TB12? We've seen him do it so many times against so many teams, but he's never got to play against the Patriots before. Can the Patriots find some way, somehow, to tell Tom Brady that, yes, even you are human, and you can't do it against every single team out there? Will we be able to be the last team to say that? Or will we just have to face the fact that Tom Brady's immortal? We'll find that out. Let's see. Mike says, Sunday, Allen versus Mahomes, the greatest game that ever took place, the game to end all games for all time. And so, yeah, Mike's feeling really confident right now about his Buffalo Bills after the last 2 weeks. I would too, honestly. And so, as like says, Jacoby Myers is so underrated. And so, yeah, absolutely, when you're playing those daily fantasy football cash leagues and stuff, he's a great pickup to get because he doesn't cost as much to pick up on your team, and he can still get you about a good 16 points in fantasy football and stuff. And so Jacoby Myers can quarterback too. That's like what, maybe his 3rd or 4th completion of the year so far. So yeah, I mean, he's probably going to have more passing yards than Cam Newton had last year for the Patriots, possibly. Let's see. Yeah, that was a great play. It really was great play. And so, and so you say Mick is perfect. I mean, he made a couple mistakes there. He threw one pass that the cornerback just barely didn't read it quick enough. Like the ball barely got there before the cornerback. And then obviously when White dropped that interception, couple mistakes, but hey, sometimes they say it's better to be lucky than good, you know. So we'll take that. We'll take the 3 points, and we'll hope that our defense can make a stop. Because if our defense can give us the ball back without Tampa Bay scoring a point, look out. Look out. Look out. I said that Tom Brady would have one touchdown, but I would not be mad if he doesn't have a touchdown at all. I would love that if he doesn't score a touchdown at all against us. Ashak says, Mac, what are you doing? And so, yeah, Patriots had the lead, but it's far from over. It's far from over. How many times have we seen Tom Brady come back, especially all he needs is a field goal to take the lead? Last drive, they took about, I think, 6 minutes off the clock. And so there's only 4 minutes and 34 seconds left. So the defense is going to have to make a stop because our offense takes time to move the ball down the field. So 4 minutes and something, by the time we would get the ball back, if they did score, we probably wouldn't have enough time to honestly give ourselves a realistic chance to score unless we needed a field goal. And even then, we might need some help. So the defense is going to have to make a big stand here. All right, no return there. Here we go. Here we go. This is what's going to be talked about for years to come, decades to come. People are always going to remember this game when the Buccaneers and Patriots played. Could this be remembered as the Mac Jones coming out party? All right, here we go. Brady in the shotgun. He's got 5 wide now. Leonard Fournette at the top of the screen takes a snap. Patriots are sending 3. He's going to go deep for Fournette. And there goes a penalty. Come on, pick up the flag, ref. Pick up the flag. This is too big a game, man. Let the boys play. Can we get that going in the chat? Let the boys play. Defensive pass interference. Penalties can hurt you. They will hurt you. Brady up under center. Takes the snap. Hands it to Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette gets about 3 yards on the play. Yeah, so I'd imagine Tampa would want to – they're still going to pass the ball, but they're thinking about that clock as well because they understand as much as I do that the Patriots, if we are going to move the ball, it usually takes us some time to move the ball. So they want to make things as difficult as possible if they do end up settling for 3. And as for the Patriots, you got to make some stops, baby. Like right now, you've got to make some stops here on defense. So here we go, 2nd and 7. Brady in the shotgun. You've got Mike Evans at the bottom, guarded by J.C. Jackson. They motion the tight end. Brady takes a snap. Brady's looking. Brady throws, and it's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to pick up about a good 4 yards. Oh, but there's a flag out there. There's a penalty. Who's it going to be on? This is huge. With 3 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in this one, you see Mike Evans. He's chirping at the ref. Pass interference. They said number 13. That's Mike Evans. That's big. That is big. That is big. Because now, you know, you're looking at stuff like field goal positioning. All that stuff comes into play. But, of course, the defense still has to stop them because that's just going to be a repeat of 2nd down. So they're going to have to make a stop. Yeah, this gives us an opportunity. Come on, man. Bill Belichick's defense versus Brady. Come on, baby. Brady has it. He's looking. He throws it. And it's caught by Evans. So Evans with the reception of 11 yards. Yeah, show us the replay. All right, so the page. Okay, so we've got Jonathan Jones currently is the injured player down right now for the Patriots. That's big because he covers the guy that's in the slot. And so you think of the slot, you think of guys like Antonio Brown. So having him get banged up right now, that could not be worse timing right now for the Patriots. Looks like they're stretching out that ankle. Oh, boy. Well, I know Tom, he's going to try to pick on that replacement that comes in. Again, we're looking at a 3rd and 6 situation from the Patriots 40. And while they attend the Jones right now, definitely make sure you guys press the thumbs up button. And if you're somebody new, do consider subscribing to the channel. I do a lot of play-by-plays as well as produce a lot of sports content in the form of sport news and stuff. So definitely do make sure that you guys do subscribe to the channel for sure. I cover football and basketball. So, yeah, appreciate you guys so much helping me get closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark. But here we go. 3rd and 6. All right, last time we saw a 3rd and 6, we saw Brady scramble it. Can the Patriots make a stop here? They've got 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen, and wow, what a 3 receivers they have down there. They're big 3 at the bottom of the screen. Brady takes a snap out the shotgun. He's looking. He throws it, and that's Antonio Brown, 8 yards. I knew it. They were going to pick on the part where Jones was no longer in the game. All right, so now we're looking at a 1st and 10 situation from, what is it, the Patriots, like 32-yard line. All right, they're saying Jones is back in. They motion Godwin, takes the snap, hands it to Leonard Fournette, and he gets about 2 yards before he runs into a wall of the Patriots defenders. 2nd and 8 coming up. All right, so timeout by the Patriots. They're thinking about the clock right now. I don't blame them. This offense is going to definitely need to have as much time as possible in case we do need to go down there and score to try to win this game. Let's see. Ishak says, I started Bills defense today. They got me 20 points. That's almost cheating, Ishak, if you had them against the Houston Texans with Davis Mills in there. That's almost cheating. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. Patriots burnt their first time out. 2nd and 13. So Patriots, this is it. You gotta make stops right now. You got to make stops right now. Bill Belichick has a reputation for his defense. Now's the time to use it. 2nd and 8. Brady's in the shotgun. They've got 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Mike Evans at the bottom of the screen. Godwin goes in motion. Brady takes a snap. Patriots send 3. Brady's going deep. He wants a touchdown. Incomplete. How did he not hit that? But I'm glad that he didn't. And so 3rd and 8, we have got to make a stop. So many times we're getting 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. Patriots got to make a stop here. That's normally one that AB would have. Like, I'm surprised they didn't have that. Brady's like, you've got to be kidding me. What would really make my day is if we got to stop and somehow they missed the field goal. That would really make my day. All right, so we've got another timeout here by the Patriots. I would personally be trying to save that. I mean, you got to make the stop here anyways on 3rd and 8. So I'll let Bill Belichick do his thing. But I feel a little bit more comfortable knowing if we had 2 timeouts when we get the ball on offense. But hey, if we hold them to a field goal, 2 minutes, that's enough time for the 2-minute offense. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. 3rd and 8. They got the GOAT for Tampa against his former team. 3rd and 8. He takes the snap out of the shotgun. Patriots send 4. He's going deep for another touchdown. And AB dropped it. Somehow, some way, he dropped it. He dropped it. Wow. Wow. 2 times he went to his guy, AB. Brady knows that's his matchup advantage, especially with Gronk not being out there. But wow, it didn't work. Wow. I guess he's human after all. Oh, boy, here we go. Field goal attempt. 48 yards. Can we get a miss? Can we get a miss? If we can just get a miss. Can we get a miss? Kick is up. And it's good. It's good. Kick is good. So now it's going to come down to the MAC. Where's a penalty when you need one? Oh, man. Almost missed it. It would have been so nice if he missed it. Guys, this is why it's a primetime matchup. But my goodness, am I nervous. If you ask me which unit do I rather see out there with the game on the line, I'm a little bit more confident in my defense than the offense. But you know what? Mac Jones, he was fantastic. He's been great in this game. You take away the 1 interception that he threw early on in that one when he tried to force something on 3rd down, 28 of 35, 252 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's growing up before our very eyes. Now, can he come up and be clutch? That's the question. Can he be clutch? And so Jay in the base says the battle of field goal kickers. That's a battle that I like. That's a battle that I feel confident in. If it comes down to who's got the best kicker, I'll take it. But, man, we've got to get in position for the field goal, which means we got to play smart. We can't have penalties. You know, they got to give Mac Jones some times back there, you know, so he can throw the ball, you know. So, I mean, because the pressure's been in his face all game long. He's done a great job. But right now we need to make sure that we're, one, doing like we did last drive, you know, keep Myers involved, you know, keep Kendrick Bourne involved, keep those guys involved. Nelson Aguilar, that was a great play throwing him that pass. Way to get him involved. But, man, 2-minute offense. How is that going to look with Mac Jones? We're about to find that out, guys. We don't have James White for this situation. He's normally someone that we would have in for this situation. So we'll see if they rely on Taylor or if they'll keep Damian Harris out there. We've only got 1 timeout. 2-minute warning is already gone. It's going to come down to the wire. All right. One final time. Do we think that Mac Jones can upstage the GOAT in this moment and steal his thunder, steal his shine, and win over the hearts of those Patriot fans that have been hesitant or those that followed Tom Brady to Tampa? Let me know what you guys think is going to happen. Do the Patriots pull this off, or does Tampa find a way to win with defense? This is so important. This is so important. So important. Ben says, no, we don't. Just remind me real quick, Ben. You say, are you rooting for the Bucs in this one? I mean, look at all that rain. And it's pouring too. So we've got the weather. I mean, Tom Brady's been notorious for weather games. Can Mac Jones get a weather game of his own? It may not be snow, but can he win one in the rain? The Patriots season desperately needs this victory. Desperately. Kick is on the way. It's going to be no return. And so, all right, so you're neutral. Okay. So, yeah, you should be right there with me. You should be right there with me rooting for the Pats, you know, definitely. You know, I know the Chiefs can't be too happy with Tampa right now, so you got to be there with me. We're about to find out, guys. Can Mac Jones be clutch? Out of the shotgun. Bourne motions to the bottom of the screen. You've got Myers at the top and another receiver. Mac Jones takes it. Tampa sends 4. He throws it. Incomplete. Well, there's a flag. That's right. There's a flag. We will take it. Yes. Defensive pass interference. That's right. Great job. Great job. We just need to keep going just a little bit more here. Just a little bit more. I mean, they hate to give us credit. I mean, you guys, I'm even gonna go with that. We're just gonna leave that one alone. Jones up under center, 2 receivers at the top, motions Henry. Tampa sends about 6, really. All right, Hunter Henry. There we go. Can't forget about Hunter Henry. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. 2nd and 1. All right, Mac Jones showing that he's got command of the offense. 2 receivers at the top. He takes it. Really? You make a play, and then you mess it all up. Come on, we have something good going. We have a chance. I refuse to let any player mess that up for us. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Mac Jones. I believe. Show us today. 2nd and 6. That's Born in motion. Guarded by Richard Seymour, it looks like. I mean, not Richard Seymour, Richard Sherman. Shotgun. Mac Jones takes it. Tampa sends 4. Those are the Bowden. He's got, what's that, like 7 yards on the play. 1st down for the Pats. 1:11 left to go in this one. 1st and 10 from Tampa's 44-yard line. Oh, so you can call out the penalties on us, but the ones y'all missed against us, you couldn't call that out. 1st and 10, 5 wide. Bowden goes in motion. Mac Jones out the shotgun. Myers is in the slot. Tampa looks like they're going to be sending about 4. They send 5. They send 6. He throws it just off the fingertips of Myers. That's one you got to make, baby. Like, you got to find a way to get to the ball. Help him out. He's up under duress. There's about 6 guys coming. Tampa sends 3 or 4. Then they delay the next 2. You guys got to run your route a lot more crisp and help him out there. Mac Jones is playing extremely well. 2nd and 10. Come on, offensive line, give him some time. Give him some time to go through his reads. If we give him time, he can make plays. Shotgun formation. Born in motion. 2 receivers at the top. Tampa sends 5. Mac Jones throws it. And it's caught by Myers. There you go. 3rd and 3 at Tampa's 37-yard line. Would not be surprised if we ran the ball here. All we need is 3. How many times are you going to show the replay, man? He got the catch. I know you hate to see it, but he got the catch. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. Please get the first down here. Please get the first down. Jones takes a snap. He's looking. He throws it, and it's tipped. It was there. It was there, too. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, Bill Belichick? What do we do, Bill Belichick? Tell me, what are we going to do, Bill Belichick? Oh, my goodness. I really wish we would have got that first down. Come on, Bill Belichick. All right, so we're going to go for the field goal here. Oh boy, in the rain, 56 yards. Kick is up. I can't believe it. How do... And just like that, guys, like I don't even have the words to describe that missed field goal. It'd have been one thing to lose this game, another thing to lose it in this fashion. And now the Buccaneers are going to take a knee the rest of the way in this one. It's not about no being impressed. I mean, we lost to Miami about the same way, fumbled the ball. I mean, how many times do we have to go through this? I mean, close games. We got to finish. Everything we needed to go our favor worked out just to come down, just to miss the field goal and to lose this game. Never would have thought it would have came down like this. A game in which Tom Brady himself did not account for a touchdown against us. We scored 17 points, had a chance to possibly win the game. You know, y'all didn't know that. Y'all was projecting 40-something to 7 victories out there. Y'all didn't know that. Come on, man. Let's be real with the people here. No. So, oh man. Just going through the comments here. Let's see. So the final score, Tampa Bay survives against the Patriots 19-17. Bill Belichick's like, screw this. So, yeah, let's see. Yeah, no good. Bucks win. Golly, guys, this is tough. Mike says that hurt. It's what Bills fans feel every year. It goes well. This is tough. You know, if Tampa Bay would have came out and started scoring touchdowns, I was prepared for if it came out for them to win. But the fact that they came down to the wire just like this, the team did everything we could, knowing what 1-3 means for us right now in the division. Well, not just in the division, but in the AFC. Big time loss. So let's see. Brady always finds a way. Yeah, gonna need to walk it off, drink it off, something, guys. Like, let's see. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute here. This is gonna take a minute. Then you got work the whole day, but you know what? I'll be good because I'll be back when it comes to tomorrow's stream, Chargers and Raiders. And so couldn't win with my actual team. So hopefully my fantasy team will find a way to win. But man, this one hurts, man. I haven't won a game like this so bad since the Super Bowl. Like, I really wanted this one for my team so bad. This game would have meant so much to us. But there it is. There it is. And so, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Make sure that if you guys haven't already, that you do subscribe to the channel. And we'll be here again tomorrow with the Chargers and Raiders, a game that I'll have less, I guess you can say, emotional attachment to. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys so much for coming through here. And hey, I mean, you never know what we're going to get on Monday Night Football. We've seen some great games come down to the wire. So hopefully the Chargers and Raiders, I'm anticipating that was going to be a game that goes down to the wire as well. But yeah, you guys make sure that you guys take care and see you guys next time. Yeah, absolutely. Good night, guys. And so let's see. Mike says, JB, when one of the teams almost scored against my Bills, it was really absolutely. But yeah, you guys take care. And I'll see you guys next time. All right.